Hello,
Yeah,
and welcome everybody to Session 13, an unlucky and ominous number. Does anybody want to take on the recap for last week's happenings, which were quite happenful? Okay.
anybody else want to grab it?
Oh, look at Elion. I just read chat. 10 out of 10. Wait, do you already have inspiration?
Um, I think I do. Wait,
Oh,
let me check.
damn. I was about to say, you're going to get it. So if you don't, I mean, that absolutely works. You could pay the DM. Um, okay, so last week, the happenings. The party had just finished clearing out the Van Thamper Villa. All the cultists were dead, and the party decided it would be a great idea to cash in on a favor from a noblewoman that they had helped in the dungeon to further their plans and to do it in a safe place to talk about what are we going to do next. So, the party decides to find the Hewn Manor, which they do relatively easily. Um, as expected, the Hewn woman was obviously indebted to the party and allowed them to use her home for finishing up any plans they wanted to consider. And little did the party know that, just like everyone else in Baldur's Gate, this lady was a cultist of some sort. The party doesn't know the specifics on this, I suppose. And when the party asked a favor of the noblewoman to send word to Captain Zodge at the Basilisk Gate to summon him there so they could describe what happened, uh, instead, the servant came back with some un- unmarked mercenaries who proceeded to attack Ontamila. A battle ensued at the manor, and during this time, most of the party was downstairs interrogating their prisoners. And Ontamila got knocked out, and the bad guys pretty much held her hostage for their objective, which was the shield of the Hidden Lord. The party successfully traded the shield for Antamila's safety. I said safely. And the villains escaped with their bounty. Now, the party decided to go to Zaj themselves at this point and kind of explained what happened. He said he would need some time to kind of clear things out, but Thirstwell kind of verified their story. Um, the party was asked not to leave Baldur's Gate until Commander Porter, which was a new name, had a chance to kind of have her say on the matter. The party returned to the Low Lantern, and there was a little bit of split up in shopping. Ultimately, Antamila ended up going to the Temple of Bahamut in order to get a item that they had found appraised. It appeared to have draconic script on it, so she figured it would be a good idea to take it to people that know about dragon-related things. And she found out that it was a weapon used by cultists of Tiamat to specifically harm enemies of Tiamat, and that it could be potentially reforged into a weapon of good if the appropriate materials were acquired. A ridiculously high roll was made to find said materials in the marketplace, and those were provided to the temple. And the party was advised of a raid that was to take place against followers of Tiamat in the city. They had apparently gathered information, and from their sources, they determined that the followers of Tiamat had been gathering specific components, and they came to the summation that those components would be possible to use for a teleportation circle. So they felt as though a teleportation circle was being built in the city by followers of Tiamat, and they were going to raid the suspected location the next morning before sunrise. So Party ultimately went to sleep, woke up the next morning to kind of rendezvous with the forces that were set to attack. They were going to go to the temple to coordinate. But on the way, they heard an ominous roar, and a gout of fire exploded from a building. There was actually bodies thrown in that fire. You would probably barely recognize them as bodies, as they are now charred crispy bits. And that is where we are at. I'm going to give myself inspiration. Thank you, me. Did I miss anything important, guys? I think I got the things.
Yeah, I think you're good.
I don't keep dope notes like Kenny, though. That's all from the head.
I guess we have cat.
You have
I
what?
don't know where the cat is.
Yeah, you totally... Slobber Chops is definitely following you.
Slobber.
Specifically on Tamila, actually.
Yeah.
Changing that name, by the way.
Slobber Chops is probably not going to approve of your name change, but you could certainly try. Right,
Slobber Chops is a pretty good name.
I love Slobber Chops. It has DM bonus to not changing name.
We'll see about that. I'm gonna think long and hard about this.
Yeah, if it's particularly good,
respectable name.
Yeah, it has to be good. And I'm gonna move everyone to a map. Would you have brought? You left Trisha behind, right? With Rhea and your other.
Yes,
Okay.
she, much to her dismay.
Yeah, she's
Gotta
not
watch
the
over
happiest.
our guests.
Okay, well, with that, then I'm going to move everyone to the map to kind of see the scene as it has unfolded.
Cool.
I hope I have everything hidden. Yep.
I am going to say, so normally I have my mage armor cast for, with my meta magic, I am not going to use my meta magic on it. So I'm only going to have 8 hours of mage armor.
Okay. Fair enough.
Just in case. So, yeah, I'm going to have all my sorcery points going into whatever this day.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you see a bunch of... Hold on, I have to hide these things. The struggle with rolling initiative on D&D Beyond is if I have everything visible to you, or if I literally don't hide it on the GM layer, you will see what I'm rolling initiative for, which is lame, because I don't want you guys to see that. Okay.
Why not?
So let me make sure initiative's clear. It is. The party can go ahead and roll initiative while I figure out how to roll it for the bad guys.
I think you just have to make sure their tokens are on the GM layer.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. Because they're not actually hidden. They're being... You can't see them.
Right, I get it, yeah.
It's obnoxious, and I hate it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's another way to do it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Alright, let me pop out all these bad guy windows. Alright, so this guy is that guy. Alright, now I start rolling myself. Oop. Let's do all these first. Spoilers, there's more than one thing.
I looked at your initiative, Elion. I'm like, a 10? What'd you do? Like, roll a 1? A 2. Good job on you.
Yeah.
Almost
I
perfect
rolled
guess,
2.
too. So, yeah, you see people all around in a panic, by the way. Like, you're in the middle of, like kind of like a market area. It's still really early morning, but there's still people, like, setting up shop and stuff like that. And they're screaming and running away, obviously. Almost done. Sorry. Initiative is a struggle. Did I already get both of you? One more. We got this. And then this, just in case that becomes relevant. Don't look at the screen, guys. No cheating.
Cheating would never dream of that.
You have no reason to. This is going to be a non-encounter, pretty much. Everything's fine.
If you guys hadn't done it, make sure you do a long rest on your character.
Not a bad idea.
Let's descend
Also,
this.
Elian, Kenny, we got to be very careful with what we do today.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
I'll see if you can figure it out. Just take a quick look at the cameras and tell me what you see.
Oh boy.
Do you get
Alex.
it? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Alex is safe. He's fine.
Yeah, he's good. We're not.
Wait, is there something in chat that shouldn't be in chat?
No. Just
No.
the
Don't
camera.
worry about it. It's all right.
The camera's in Discord?
Yeah. Our
I
camera.
don't.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm looking at the cameras and red shirts? I
Yep.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm cool like that. I'm
Basically
down.
made up.
I've been watching Picard. It's actually pretty good, by the way. Highly recommend
Oh, I
it.
heard it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
enjoying it. What's up, Alex?
No, I said nice. Glad to hear.
Oh, I thought you said guys. Guys, don't talk about Picard right now. It's D&D time. All right.
I mean,
Derek,
fair.
speaking of which, you're first to go. So you see two what appears to be bodies flying out of the northern wall of the house to your west. I think you can see that. And you actually hear another noise. You hear another roar. And it sounds like a I don't know. You hear another roar, that's all I'll say. It's the same creature, but yeah.
All right, I will move 20 feet up to this grate,
Yeah.
and sorry. So did that same sound emanate from there or somewhere else?
It's somewhere inside this building where the gout of fire emerged from.
Okay. From where I am at, the two bodies that just kind of flew off, can I discern, do they look like villagers?
No. It's really hard to tell because they're charred, but you see both of them clutching a holy symbol in their hand.
Okay.
Some sort of, like, it's definitely not a weapon. It's around their neck, but they're like black. They're toasted.
Okay. I turn to the party, say, looks like we got some toasted holy avengers, and I would like to ready a firebolt for any cloaked, hooded, dark cloak figure that may come around the corner outside.
Definitely.
So that is a firebolt. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
Excuse me.
It's good. Because this.
Donald,
Yeah.
since I went to the temple with Antamilla, do I know what the temple people of that temple were wearing?
Yeah, so most of the people were wearing, like, robes. You could tell that they're probably, like, some sort of priest sort of situation. There was one that was a little bit more distinguished, different from the rest, which was the rust-colored dragonborn that was talking near Antamila, the one that was kind of like an experienced fighter. But yeah, pretty much everyone that was gathered there looked like they were like priestly types.
But we didn't see the people that we're talking about that they have like the party to go attack. We didn't see any of them.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Like we knew that they were setting up an attack
Yes.
this morning, right? Did
Yeah,
we
you were
see-
told to gather at the Temple of Bahamut.
Right, but we didn't see any of the people that would go on that attack.
Not on the way here, no.
No. Okay,
Yeah, you would have seen them at the temple,
I see.
but you're not sure if these people are those people because they are burnt to toasty bits.
Yeah, I just didn't know if they had like. That's kind of the weird things that they were wearing.
Yeah, they just appear to have holy symbols clutched in hand, but I mean, cloth robes. Forget about it. They're
Oh, I
toasted.
see. Yeah, because they're toasted. Yeah, that makes sense.
Out of character, where I guess technically in character, where are we in the city? Like we were heading there, right?
Yeah,
Do we know what this building is? Are we close to the Church of Muhammad? Are we close to?
you're pretty close because everything's one step away. But no, I actually put it on the map for you guys because I thought that question would figure out. You're the green dot right now.
That's
Okay,
what the green
okay,
dot is.
cool.
So we are pretty close. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
relatively
we're fairly
close.
close. Yeah, okay.
And Elion and
Building.
Antamila were told that they suspect that the enemy location was close to the temple. So just a
Yeah.
reminder
Right.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Is I didn't know if this was the church or if it
It's
was
definitely
something
not the
nearby, but-
church
Right. Okay. Yeah.
or temple.
It's probably the location.
Strong
Cool. That's all I needed
suspicion.
to know.
Okay. This guy's done. Edmund, it is your turn. Actually, I forgot. Let me move all these villagers because I was going to make them act on initiative 20. They're hauling
Sure.
ass. I'm actually going to just remove them.
This lady's bad.
Actually, I'm moving
She's
them.
a bad lady. I remember her.
Yeah, I reused them. I actually forgot to use her. I felt really bad. Things should have gone worse for you all in the Van Thamper Villa. I'm just going to remove this guy. This guy's fine. Yeah, I forgot to reuse her. She was absolutely supposed to be at the villa, warning them. And
Oh,
I forgot.
joy.
This is the door, not a window, right? It's got
Yeah,
that-
that's a door. There's like so the buildings are a little elevated because it's on the water. They sometimes anticipate some flooding. And so yeah, this is a door. Exactly where you're pinging.
Got it. When we heard the loud roar and there was a wall exploded outward and it got a fire, was it up here? Like this wall basically went like
Yeah,
blew
you could
out
actually
in
see some of the debris.
this direction.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So it went out like this. Okay. So the assumption is this wall is probably no longer here. So no reason for a door necessary. Cool. Then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I'll move there. And don't want to move too much further because I don't know what's over there.
Edmund, now that you're really close, by the way, you could hear people
Yeah.
talking in a language you don't understand.
Okay. Is it a language I've at least heard before, or is that something I can discern?
You.
I don't know how that
It sounds
works.
familiar. You would have heard talking similar.
Like if
to
you've
this
heard
before.
Japanese before, but you don't understand it,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
something.
I may not even know the name of the language, but like I just want to know if it's something I've actually heard. In my
Yes, you've heard something similar to this outside of the bathhouse.
life, out of the bathhouse. Okay, cool. I will ready an attack for anything fiendish that comes around the corner. Basically, that comes within range,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Okay. Eldrin, it's your turn.
Okay.
This person didn't know it. They're brave.
Very brave.
She
Yeah,
tries to
yeah,
jump.
maybe-
She tries to jump on the boat that this guy has. They sail away together and become married. It's a romantic ending.
Wait, I can cast ceremony.
You don't have the silver, do you?
No, I don't.
You actually might in the party treasury.
Yeah, actually.
What are you doing,
20.
Eldrin?
25. Eldrin's moving over here and looking around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's it. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
You can peek around the corner.
Well, I guess I meant to do that.
Yeah. You can move yourself there so I can describe it to you.
Okay.
And now I'll go ahead and show these guys on the map. Because you weren't moving stealthily, right?
I was not.
Okay, cool. So let me move these guys to the token layer. So you see a bunch of men in masks that are similar to the ones that you saw outside of the bathhouse. And they seem to be picking through...
The draconic mask?
Yes. They seem to be picking through the bodies of people that are obviously dead on the ground. And I guess the most notable thing you see is this corpse. I don't want to describe it for everybody though. Out
Message.
loud.
I can
You know what
imagine.
that is.
Yeah.
So there's a corpse that's there. It is very not alive. Of other interest in this room, you see several candles, and you see what appears to be an intricate pattern made of maybe chalk in the center of the room. And they look up and notice you, and they say, "Get out of here. This is none of your concern."
In common.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I can't really talk. So you said they were wearing the same mask?
100% yes.
Okay. And I would know that mask was described to me already as to being, forgot, Tiamat?
Yeah, these are the same type of masks that you encountered outside the bathhouse.
Right. Okay. So how much movement that was? That was 25, 30. Okay. And I say, more of those masked cultists in there. And I'll shoot at this guy,
Okay.
bottom left. I'll hunter's mark him first.
Okay.
I'll go ahead.
I'm not even gonna put the hunter's mark because he's probably dead. I'll just have you go ahead and roll your attacks to save me some mouse clicks.
Okay.
Oh, right. I need to do something really quick. Sorry.
There it
Yeah, you definitely hit him.
Okay.
For
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez. Elion, is he still alive? Well, you haven't rolled your hunter's mark damage yet.
I haven't. Oh, no.
Yeah. He's still alive though.
Then I will shoot again.
So you remember that time we were asking if he's still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not very alive anymore. He's very dead.
Okay. All right, and then I'll go ahead and shoot this guy.
Yeah. There was blood all over the place in this room, by the way. Like, it was... You could tell there was a battle going on. Yeah, he's pretty dead too. Alright, anything else?
I'll yell at the other guy, stand down, and you'll live.
Okay. Antamila, you've just witnessed Eldrin, presumably... You couldn't see what he was killing, but you could assume it's dead. Because that's what happens.
Just all go around the corner and whip out a bow. Yeah, just 2 arrows struck across. Like, yeah. I'm about to see some dead people.
You just listen for the sound of whether it makes contact or not, and then just assume they're dead.
Yep.
I like that. That's good.
And let's just go. I guess a good spot is probably here. 30 feet.
Yeah, Antamila, you see all the stuff I mentioned, and you see a familiar warrior as well, unfortunately. You recognize this guy from the temple. And he is no longer alive.
So there's only one cultist left.
Pretty much. Everyone else is on the ground, and everything in that room is very dead, it seems.
Okay. Dodge action. I draw my weapon.
Okay.
And I the battle axe specifically, I guess. And yeah, I'm just gonna absorb that information in and eyeball this last cultist as if he might not make it, even if he surrenders.
Ooh. Okay. You done?
Yes.
He runs. He opens the door. 20. You get to shoot him, Derek, when he
Oh, yeah.
opens the door.
That's your firebolt.
Okay, cool. I was gonna
He's
Gonna
the road.
ask.
He's the road one.
All right, going to a firebolt.
Firebolt. You hit him.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, these guys are not strong. I'm a merciful DM, guys. Chill.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
he keeps running. He screams out in agony. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he goes this way, actually. He runs around the corner after realizing that he would just be a skinny duck walking straight south
Every,
to everybody.
every time they run away.
What? Do you prefer your cultists to just Sudoku? Fair. Alright, this guy's dead. I guess I can
No,
read
it's
him
just
off.
specifically the dragon cultist run away twice now.
Well, I mean, okay.
I mean,
We're gonna call you Cult Runaway.
I apologize.
I guess you
No,
can
no,
call
no.
him,
that guy got hit
We're
by.
talking
that guy
about
got
in
hit by a 12.
character. In
That guy got hit
character.
by a 12.
Yeah.
I do not blame you for making him run. I'm just making an in character thought process that wow, these guys are cowards.
Derek, your turn. You just firebolted a guy, and you're confident he's on his last leg. He was hobbling away.
Finish him. I was going to say, do I?
Da da da.
If you don't, I will.
Let's. All right.
By the way, this encounter is listed as a deadly encounter. Just FYI.
You are kidding. Wait, no, I guess it would be a deadly encounter for the cultists.
Oh, very true.
I
Okay.
I highly doubt this is it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like you're sandbagging us. Was gonna be more.
Did the second oh my god, roar that we heard? Did
It was a
sound
death
different?
knell.
It was a
It-
death. Okay.
Yeah,
okay, that's-
he died.
All right. I won't overcomplicate this one. I move down and I try to firebolt the guy that's running away.
Yeah. Drop him.
Firebolt
Oh,
too.
he dies. Bleh.
Bleh.
All right. Anything else, Derek?
Turn north and just say, "Got him."
Oh, let me remove this door so you can see what was inside. By the way. Is the door
Yeah, he
set?
would have seen it when he ran by.
Yeah. The door is wide open. If you want to look inside.
I would actually
Yeah.
just make sure I know where.
Yeah. Let's get out of this initiative roll.
Okay.
No.
Cool.
You're still very much in initiative for reasons.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Everyone to the north, you see a door slam open. And
See a sliver.
damn
Not to be confused with slivers from magic.
it. And a hooded figure runs out of the house and stabs this person that he sees in front of him.
Wow.
Oh, hells nah.
Goodbye, random villager.
Savage.
Does she make it?
Let's find out. Scimitar. She dodges.
Yes.
You rolled a 7. What a piece of garbage.
You won't have to worry about that for too long.
This is me It's memes.
you
Dragon cultists.
guys hate on these dragon cultists so much. Alright, next guy's turn. This guy busts out. And does a similar thing. He stabs at this mother twice with a dagger. Oh! Yeah, she's very dead. This woman is running away and does not see this guy coming at her with a knife. He shanks her in the back twice and she just falls over dead.
No.
Okay. This guy is dead, so I can remove him off initiative. Edmund, it is your turn. Wait, did we already... Oh, yeah, we're on round 2, aren't we? Got
30.
it. Sorry about it.
I'm not supposed to be able to see anybody else in here, right?
Oh, you... hold on, let me see. Do you
I mean, I
see,
have
like,
line of
inside
sight.
the house?
I see, yeah, but I don't see anybody in there.
Okay,
I just saw them
there's-
pop into existence.
You will see people, I think. You will see a person.
I'm gonna move up 30 and attack this guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm gonna crit him.
You know what's gonna happen to him, right?
I hope he's gonna die.
He's gonna die. Maybe. You're not using your divine smite?
Nope.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
And then I've already moved 30 feet, unfortunately. Let me double check that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's no way I could have gotten there faster. No, I don't think.
Oh yeah, these people are all off the map. Actually, the family's gonna move in a second. After your turn, because that's when I had all the villagers move last time.
Damn it! Yeah, that's the furthest I can make it. I think. I really wanted to use my second attack on that other guy. Cast a bonus action spell. I don't think I do that.
when you do the second attack, does it have to be with the same weapon?
Don't think.
I
so.
don't think so.
Can he hit with a sword and then throw a javelin? That I think.
Oh, like drop my sword and.
No, I'm just curious.
Probably.
Interesting.
You could free it because dropping a weapon's a free action, and then you
Free
get a
interaction,
free
pull out the
interact with an
javelin.
object to draw a javelin. It'd be janky, but yeah.
Might be worth. Although if he picks up my sword, that'd look like a dick.
Peace.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna-
the struggle of dropping weapons is there's no
I'm
disarm
not gonna
check.
do that. Yeah, he's too close. I'll just I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Knowing that if he attacks the one next to me, I have protection.
Well, another person runs out from the house. And stabs at you, or slashes at you with a scimitar.
At me?
I mean, yeah, you're
Can't
an
protect
armed.
myself.
He's like standing on the body of his friend. He saw your sword, like got him. So yeah,
Who's next?
he's gonna kill you. No, he's definitely not gonna even come close to hitting you. I think they only hit you on crits, actually.
That's
Oh, really? 21
Yeah.
AC right now.
Yeah, he only hits you on a crit.
Solid. That is fair.
Okay, Eldrin, your turn.
Can you describe that guy?
Yeah, absolutely. So, similar to the other guys, he's wearing a dragon mask. It appears to be red, otherwise he's in red robes. He's remarkably similar to the others, but he has like an amulet around his neck. He looks fancy.
Okay.
That did blow up our shit.
Does he look like a boss?
It's kind of hard to describe people in cult masks.
I don't hear boss music.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap, music!
It's true.
Oh!
Thank you. I forgot it the last time.
I would say his token looks a certain way.
It's like when you look at a token, this token, I mean, he looks pretty similar to the regular mask guys, right? Like, yeah. I mean, it's up to you. I mean,
does he have horns?
I like his mask.
his mask is kind of cool. No, it's all part of the. Well, I mean, I guess you could call them horns. They're all attached to the mask. It's not like attached to his head or anything.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's all mask.
I was too zoomed out.
You're talking about one that we can't see, right? Only Eldrin can see.
Yeah, only Elder can see it,
I don't
or you
know
can
if
see it
you
in the
can see
initiative
it.
tracker if you're a scum like Maurice.
What?
I'm not looking at that.
Wait,
I think Maurice is looking at the one in front of me. It's a different one, Maurice.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it's way cooler than that. Sorry.
I'm looking at the turn order thing. There's a
Yeah,
thing
that's
on
what I was
there
saying.
with
Yeah,
a little mask. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Which technically we can't see.
Well, why can I see it?
Well, because
Nah,
roll 20.
It's in the turn order, yeah. I mean, there's no other way to do it.
You're not aware of that person,
I mean,
though.
if he's not hiding,
Wow.
You're not suddenly aware of all the people in a house. We're
I
not
know.
playing this game.
Oh, that part's fine. Yeah. Just offhandedly looking at the mask and saying, "Looks good. Looks like a
Yeah. I mean,
So,
it's
Elder,
hard
what are you
to-
doing, buddy?
so was he aware of me?
He seems to be paying attention to what's happening in front of the door, but I mean, yeah, he could see you. You could see him.
All right, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay. Okay, that's a miss.
Only,
Yep.
only advantage.
And I'm gonna give you information on this too.
Okay.
Your arrow, you think you would have actually landed the shot.
Uh-huh.
It actually ricocheted off of the cloak he was wearing. You
Oh,
think
okay.
that
Well,
it's
I would change
Okay.
my second.
yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
You don't have to have sharpshooter, but we'll keep your roll whatever it is. Was the sharpshooter minus 10?
-5.
Okay. The second one will do the same.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. His you can't see it very closely, but you think it's made of scales.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say there's another guy inside. He seems stronger. I will. Move over here.
Okay.
Over here.
On Tamila. It's your turn.
Oh. Okay. Let's see.
There's another guy. He's stronger. What is that weird sound effect? What is that?
Yeah, hear it.
It sounded like someone had a fidget spinner or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Weird undulation.
I don't hear it.
No, it's
I don't hear
gone
it.
now.
No, I don't hear it anymore.
It
It's
was
gone
there.
now, yeah.
It was there. I promise. Kenny heard it.
Oh, I believe you. I just didn't hear it. Not at all. You guys aren't insane at all. All right, so I'll just follow his lead, and oh shit, there's a guy in there, and attack the dragon cultist right there.
Yeah.
Why not?
Do it.
When you see the guy in the house, his eyes lock with yours, and he looks at you and says, Vin Pak.
In a questioning manner?
Like that?
Like he's
questioning?
surprised. He's like surprised to see you. Yeah.
He's about to be more surprised when you kill his buddy.
I guess
That
so.
poor guy's totally dead.
Well, I mean, maybe. Let's not put the carriage before the horse.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll. You can roll.
Absolutely poop. So
Dual tens.
Just nope. 10 actually misses this guy. Yes. He leaves. He leaves.
He leaves.
All right. What else you doing? Anything else on Tamila?
No.
Okay. You see this guy reach for something on his belt on Tamila, and he hurls it at you.
Okay.
And he says in midair, it looks like a ball, like
no.
like a metal ball. Okay? And he says something in a language that you do understand, and it says capture while it's like mid-travel towards you. And I need you to give me a... It's funny because I only think of Pokeball. Oh no, it's an attack roll
100%.
actually. So he has to roll to hit
100%.
you.
Okay.
As he says it, this small ball expands into like a it kind of like opens up into like bands, and it tries to surround you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he rolls. He crits! Yay! Okay. So this thing hits you, and all of a sudden, all the bands start contracting around you. It doesn't hurt you, but you feel like it's impossible to move, almost as though you are restrained, as per the status condition. Good to know. And he will move. Actually, he has options. Huh. He will... Actually, he doesn't have options because he can't draw them. He will move. You see him move into this, what clearly appears to be some sort of residence, and open a door. Disappearing from view.
Just stuck with the first option.
Alright. And I'm gonna add... Pardon me, burping. Derek, top of the initiative. It is your turn.
Cool. I'm going to move 25 feet up to this grate,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to cast Acid Splash, focusing on here, and then adding an additional 5, an additional person within 5 feet. So the two cultist-looking guys, Dex DC 15, please.
Okay. First cultist. Makes it. Second cultist in the red robes. Also makes it.
Okay. So nothing happens. Yeah.
Okay. You done?
Oh, is that
Yes.
Oh, by the way, the rest of these people have run off the map. The boy, the father grabs the daughter and runs and tells the boy to run, and he's not looking back, but the boy is like grasping onto his mother. These people are all off the map. Just gonna make this a little bit of a cleaner battle map for everybody.
Cool. I move up an additional 5 feet, ending my turn.
Got it. Okay. This guy. You casted a magic spell on him. He's going to cast a magic spell on you. Which spell does he want to use, though? That one seems good. Let me look it up. Because I definitely do not put all these spells on their character sheets. The one struggle with creating spellcasting monsters and using them is they are horrible for putting their character sheet together.
Yep.
Alright, 60 feet. Derek, the man in the red robes points his finger at you, and I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
My best save.
Aw, yeah.
Oh, actually, okay.
You do make it. You feel a tingle as though something would have affected you, but nothing happens. And this guy will move here. I think that's the right spot, right? Just double check. Yep. Cool. Edmund, it is your turn.
Cool. This doorway is a hard corner, right? On either
Yes.
side?
100% yes.
That's what I thought. Alright. 5. And I'm going to attack him.
Yeah.
16 to hit for 8 slashing.
You hit him. I think he actually survives. He does! He's still up.
Okay. I will attack him again.
He is no longer up.
Sweet.
Bleh.
I free action turn to the kid and tell him to run. And then I continue moving 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, so in here you see what appears to be a large sleeping quarters setup. There's lots of beds with footlockers. And here, around the corner, you see the guy. And it looks like his personal chambers. The bed is a lot better.
That's my 30 feet of movement, so I'm done.
Okay. Eldrin, your turn.
Can you ping the guy's position in the map?
Which guy?
The one that walked over here, or somewhere over here.
He's in the house. You don't know where he is.
Oh, they hit hide.
No, he did not hide, but you have no supernatural way of seeing through walls.
Okay.
And you're not close enough to hear him to get any sort of inclination. You did see him turn a corner, though, in the house, and there's not really a lot of room, so...
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Gonna shoot this guy first.
He's probably not gonna make it. Oh, this woman's off the map, too. I don't know why she's still here. 13... will hit him for 18 piercing damage.
Okay.
Oof. 28 will also hit him for 10 piercing damage. He's still up.
Okay. Now we'll move. Right here.
Okay.
Trying to free Antamila. That's not an object interaction, right? That'll be an action.
It's an action for this particular item. You
Okay.
see that these things are really tight around her, too. You think it's going to take, like, looking at it up close, it's going to take either, like, brute force to break Antamila free from this, or it's going to take physically destroying it somehow.
Okay.
Which might be a little difficult, considering it's magical.
No way to use, like, thieves' tools to perhaps...
You, on your turn, I mean, you're with your passive perception, you're not seeing an obvious locking mechanism.
Okay.
You don't
That's
think
a
you could, like, kind of, like,
17.
ply it free or something like that, yeah?
Okay.
Like, yeah, a crowbar might be more appropriate, but even that, it's... Yeah.
That's my turn then.
Antamila, you are restrained.
Mm-hmm.
But you see somebody. Within murder distance, perhaps.
Yes, possibly.
He must be pretty low too, right?
He's not looking good.
Okay, yeah. He took
He's-
2 arrows.
He took 2 Eldrin arrows, specifically.
I mean, I could. Well, if I'm restrained, I probably can't grab something I don't already have in my hand or anything.
I don't think restraint stops you from pulling things from your bag. I don't think. Let me just double check. Restrained. So restrained is... creature is unable to move. Attacks against it have advantage, and other creatures' attacks have disadvantage, as well as... Oh, and your attacks have disadvantage. And you also have disadvantage on dex saves.
Correct.
Because obviously you can't dive out of the
No.
way very easily.
Yeah. Seems like it'd be a small problem. Well, I mean, I could guarantee kill him. Seems like that might be a bad idea, and I can worry about something else. But I need to roll to recharge it first. Let's see, no. Well, we're not actually no, because then I would have to roll to break it because we're not at dawn yet. Never mind. In that particular case, I
Rolling to
guess
break,
I'll...
not worth. 0% worth. You're not doing anything?
No. I am going to attempt to toll the dead on him.
Oh, that's pretty reasonable. When you were saying pass, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not going to do nothing, even though I am essentially not going to be able to do much.
oh, you're probably going to kill this guy. What's the save?
Told it, that's not bad.
We'll see. It's a wisdom save, so we'll see.
Okay.
All right.
What's your
but
DC?
It's going to be 14. And...
Oh, you hit him.
Oh, sweet. Oh, look, there you go. Whoop.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's very dead. He grabs his head,
Higher.
and blood starts to come out of his eyes, and he falls over very dead.
Boom.
Is that 2d12 cantrip?
Yeah, at level 5.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Against the
it goes
person that's
up.
already taken damage. Still
That's-
not as good as
Oh,
Eldritch
they took-
Blast.
Because it took damage.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eldritch passes.
Normally it only does 1d8 if they're undamaged. Or
I see.
2d8 at this level, but yeah. It's pretty. I think it's d8. It might be d10 even. I don't know. Alright, you done, Altamila?
2d8. I do it for... No, that would take an action to try and break out of this thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I am done.
Yeah, it's just surrounding you. It's gripping really tight. It's pretty heavy too, actually. It's bad guy's turn. He could do stuff, I think. Oh, I closed his
could do
character
nothing.
sheet.
He
Nah,
could pass.
He's
Yeah, no,
close.
you close his character sheet. He's good right now. He's just gonna take his time and try and stay alive.
No way. He said Fidpock. There's no way he's not a badass, right? He's name dropping you. He's got to be important.
Oop.
Alright, okay, and he pulls out a flail, Kenny,
Mm-hmm.
and he will turn the corner and swing it at you.
Is it like the skull flail?
No,
Oh.
just a regular flail. It will miss you. And he will swing it again. This will also miss you. And he will move back here to the safety of not being shot at.
Listen to my suggestion and try to stay alive.
Derek, it's your turn.
There you are.
All right. Would I be able to do an Arcana check? I am proficient in it to understand if there's a magical release to the restraints.
You would know this passively. It's probably based on attunement and a command word.
Okay.
So you suspect that there is a way to release it.
Okay, so in that case, it's not me. Alright, I am going to move up 30 feet. That puts me... Yeah, right there. And I can't actually see anything. Okay, so I guess I'll tell Eldrin and Amphimila saying, uses a command word. Probably that guy knows it. Well, that guy would know it.
I mean, he yelled something when he threw it, right?
He did.
Was it in common?
No.
No.
And I don't...
Key thing being attunement, though.
Yeah.
Let me just double check one thing.
I think it requires attunement.
Okay. Yeah, so between... I just don't think I would have catch the word, and I also don't understand whatever language it was. So that, fuck. If that's the case, then I guess I will dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
Okay.
So an additional, excuse me, additional thing.
All right, you're done.
Yep.
Edmund, before your turn, the boy outside is crying and he starts to try to drag his mom away. And now it is your turn.
Let's see. Where is... Sorry, I was looking on the cheat sheet, but I don't think it's on there.
What are you trying to find?
I was considering grappling this guy. I'm probably not going to, though.
Yeah, it's opposed athletics versus their athletics or acrobatics. It takes one of the... It's an attack, pretty much.
I have a 19 strength, so odds are fairly good, but my thought process was to grapple him and pull him out of this room into the range of everyone else.
Yeah, it's not unreasonable. I definitely get it.
Yeah, but...
He doesn't look weak, by the way.
Right, yeah, he's using a flail, which I would know is strength-based, and...
Yeah, he has a flail, and his other arm has a shield on it, and he's wearing a cloak, but it's... kind of fits like armor, and it's scaled. Like, you would... This guy's wearing some good stuff.
Oh, he had a shield?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Don't worry, you still wouldn't have hit.
No, that's fine. I just would have known that it's...
Yee.
I'm just
He is
gonna
high
attack
AC.
him, I think.
Yep.
Huh! Ugh.
Yeah, your sword kind of... He parries it with his shield.
Yeah, second attack.
Ooh,
19 to
and
hit.
as he's deflecting your sword, you jab it to his side. It hits him.
Cool. On that one, I will use a...
Okay.
That's fine.
Do not roll the damage for Themed Celestial Undead.
It auto rolls, but it says on the thing
Yeah.
to not count it or whatever. It's separate.
Okay.
Minus my L2.
Oof.
Um,
Chunky.
wait. Let me make sure it did that.
3d8?
Right. Yeah, 3d8.
Yep.
Yeah, the second number. Oh, second damage only applies to undead. There it is. Yeah. So that one would only apply if he's undead or fiend.
Nice roll.
Yeah, that was a good roll.
All right.
Oh, level 2.
So yeah, 18 radiant, and that's my turn because allies can move through me. So if he backs away,
He probably won't.
nobody else is really melee with me. I think. Well, anti-melee kinda, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am, blocking the exit for him.
Eldrin, it is your turn.
Aldrin not being too strong. Says, I'll go get Edmund.
Altamila's just sitting there, captured in her Pokeball.
And he'll move here.
She's still wiggling though. It hasn't locked her completely.
I can see his square.
That's good for Sharpshooter.
That is good for sharpshooter, so I will shoot
Sharply.
25.
Yeah,
Very sharp.
you hit him
Add that in there.
for 15.
Go. That probably does not hit.
It definitely does not. Deflects off of his armor.
Cool.
Alright, you done?
His art's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Are those growing out of his head?
No, sorry, it's a mask.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
It's just a
Yeah, I couldn't
mask.
tell.
It's that convincing, though. He's trying to look as dragon-like as possible.
Like the color matches his like.
Yeah.
Very stylish.
Commonly dead because that's what it's about to look like.
Nah. Altamila, your turn.
squirm, and scream release in Draconic, knowing that's not going to do too much.
Yep, good effort though.
Can I guess, oppose strength?
Yeah, if you want to try to just burst out of this thing, you could certainly try.
Do it. Crit it.
I will try once.
Yeah.
Alright, and...
Looking up the DC now. Okay. It's a straight up strength check. Yeah, you feel like
Figured.
it's not even close. By the way, you can't make this check more than once.
Figured.
Yeah, it's once every 24 hours. They usually do that to people so they can't, like, just
FYI, I know
suddenly...
what this is.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, you know what Pokeball is.
Yeah. The Poke Clamps.
Give him the clamps.
Give him the clamps.
Okay, this guy... he's going to attempt to, bull rush you with his first attack. Give me an athletics check, Edmund.
Hopefully I sucked up all the suck.
Or acrobatics, your choice.
Ooh.
No,
Ooh,
my
that's a good
athletics is way better.
Alright, let's see what he rolls. Push.
That tells me there's no other exit in this room, though.
Yeah, he pushes you back one square.
What? He made it?
Yeah, he rolled a 21.
Damn.
He's pretty strong.
Wow.
I'll move up. Seeing that Edmund is not a proper target, he will move to Eldrin and swing his flail at him with his second attack.
Okay.
And miss you horribly. But he says something very interesting. Well, I guess it's not very interesting, but he kind of says a short prayer. You presume it's a prayer because he's looking like he's in very dire straits. And his eyes briefly glow red.
Can I hear what he said?
Yeah, sure. You could hear it from where you are, Antamila. And he says, Tiamat, give me the strength to purge these non-believers. In Draconic.
Marvelous.
Ask us if we were believers?
He assumed strongly when you started killing his men that you weren't believers. And he will swing his flail at you 2 more times, Eldrin.
Cool.
What's your AC?
18.
Alright, first one's gonna hit.
Okay.
Second one misses. So you take
Thank
6
God.
bludgeoning damage. It's almost like he had action surge.
Smirking him a little bit.
Oh, here comes the Eldrin BM.
Yeah.
The Eldrin BM starts. Alright,
Are you gonna touch his
Antamila,
horns like the beard on the other one?
Antamila, I'm gonna whisper you something, so give me just a
Caress
second
his-
before we proceed.
Okay.
It's
I'll do the
very...
old fucking face.
Give me just... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything, I think, maybe. Well, you have a really high passive perception, don't you? You do.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. You'll notice something.
That's like a 15.
I have a 17.
Yeah,
Our party perception is pretty good.
it's true.
Yeah, I think Garrett's is pretty high too, right?
Party-
Oh, no, I'm thinking of investigation. Your passive investigation's high.
Oops.
'Cause you
Sorry,
have
give me
the
just another second. Alright, fixed. Now let me message you. Alright. Alright, message sent. You see that though? What I'm talking
I
about?
do.
Alright, cool. Derek, it's your turn.
Okay, couple questions. Is Anthamila standing?
Yeah, she's standing and like there's this all these bands of metal are wrapped around her.
Okay. And for me, with my, I believe, 8 strength score, would that take an action for me to pull her around?
To drag somebody, I believe it's an action. Let me just double check.
If they're willing, it might just be half movement.
It might be, but like to grab.
But it might be one of those things where you have to grapple them, and they just willingly get grappled. So it takes your action to grapple them. I don't know how that works.
Don't need to.
Because to me,
Get a
it
little
just
weird,
looks
'cause then-
it looks like a strength check, and because I'm not proficient, I would assume that takes if we're following our normal rules.
I think even if you're proficient, it gets a little weird because then you start increasing people's speed.
Yeah, we've had this come up before. I think
Yeah,
we determined you would have to grapple them for the purposes of action
Alright.
autonomy.
All right.
Which would
Then what I'm going to do is cast magic missile at second level. All 4 of my darts towards
Onto
this
Mila?
guy.
Oh, dang. Okay.
That's very nice.
be one of you.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Anything else, Derek?
He's still alive?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's.
All right. I'm
Make a
going to
focus.
back out 5, 10 feet. I'm actually going to. Is the door still there? Can I shut the door?
You can as a free interaction, yeah.
I want to shut the door.
Okay. You shut the... I'm watching Maurice. The door has been shut. Let me move it.
No, Maurice.
What's your passive perception, Derek?
See,
9.
so I know
Okay.
it's for something else, but I would like to think that the perception is to feel Antonilla's eyes in the back of his head.
The hate.
Well, it's
Oh.
gonna be Altamila's turn soon, so you'll know why, probably.
Yeah.
You done, Derek?
I'm going to back up right there.
Alright, hold on. Let me add this door back. I don't think I did it right. Yeah, I didn't. Sorry. Door has been re-added. I accidentally added the south door. I'm so distracted. Okay, cool. Edmund, the door has been closed. You are alone with this cultist. Well, actually, no, your friend Eldrin's there.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
a flank
I'm gonna
buddy,
move
perhaps.
down one. Yeah, I'm gonna move down one, get that fliggity flank.
Look at
Yeah.
that thing.
How you doing today, friend? Thank God for that fliggity
Oh.
flank.
Yeah, that's what the fliggity flank does. Alright, you hit him.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh, I forgot to add something.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna use my other second level spell slot.
Okay, sure.
For 22 radiant.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's not looking good.
And then I will attack him with my second attack.
Okay. You hit him.
For 12 slashing.
Ooh.
And
So something interesting happens.
okay.
So
And we don't get to see it.
This is before I decide if I. This is before I decide if I.
Oh, actually, yeah, you have to determine when you hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think I might still.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
I think you were going to before he said anything.
Yeah, I think so too. Yep, I'm gonna do it. Level 1 because I'm out of level 2s.
Yeah. So your weapon cuts through this guy like butter. And it's weird because he's standing there and your sword goes like straight through him diagonally. And you pull away your blade and like he's like standing there and his arm is off to the side. And suddenly it reattaches. There's like red energy that kind of sutures his body back together, and he seems to still be standing. You done?
Yeah.
Okay. Eldrin, it's your turn.
Does he still look in bad shape? Bad shape.
Yeah, he's still in bad shape.
Good question.
His eyes are red right now.
Like bloodshot red or like red? with
Like
evil,
magically
like-
red.
Okay. Yeah.
Elgin things, and thinks about his life. How he wants to be a changed man sometime. He is going to actually move away from his sphere's influence. 15.
He's gonna
3
absolutely take an opportunity attack.
Can I?
Did,
No, I'm not
did his
5
flail
feet of
not
Eldrin.
fall out when his arm got?
No, yeah, he's still standing too. He didn't even go prone.
Yeah, let me double check. I'm pretty sure I got to be within 5 feet of Eldrin for
Protection.
protection. I'm making sure it's not within 5 feet of the enemy.
I can see it.
Do enemies get both their attacks on attacks of opportunity?
I think just.
I don't
Oh,
think
enemies?
so.
PCs just.
PCs definitely no, but I think enemies might.
While
Check.
wielding a
We
shield
haven't
and a creature
played it.
you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on that one. So that means Eldrin would have to be within 5 feet of me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't do it. Okay.
Creature can't use multi-attack, so yeah, it's only single attack.
Okay.
So yeah, he hits you for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. I will open the door.
The door has been opened. Your friend is leaving you, Edmund.
I'm not leaving.
I know he has range. It's cool.
That's
I will miss that sweet flank. But
30.
Yeah.
And Eldrin won't shoot his bow. He will cast sleep.
Sleep. Okay.
Well,
Where are you casting it?
Let me look at the range and 'cause I don't use.
Also, what's your passive perception?
17.
Alright, you'll notice this after.
After or when I spell, because I would cast that at the end. So if something changes, I would.
It's interesting because I imagine right now you're focusing on the guy. The passive perception from where you are, I would impose disadvantage on. Because you're focused on this guy. So I will say after, though, you would notice.
Okay, sure.
something else.
Kind of trying to keep your focus on this guy that's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Alright, so what's sleep? What's the amount of hit points? 26. So it starts with the person with the lowest hit points?
Correct.
Edmund, how many hit points do you have?
Wait, is it an area of effect?
Yeah.
Well, I would try to do it with not him in the.
Oh, yeah, what's the size of sleep? I forgot.
Yeah, I was
that-
gonna say you should be able to angle it.
Yeah. 20 feet of a point. So I would.
Do it like
oh yeah, it's totally.
like here, maybe?
Haha.
Right there, you're thinking?
No, not right there. No.
Okay, where you're doing it, please tell me. It's very relevant, I suppose. It's a pretty big AoE.
Yeah. I would do a center on him then.
Okay, cool. Edmund, how many hit points do you have?
44.
Okay, you're good. Let me see if this guy has any immunities. I don't think he does. Yeah, so this guy's looking at you, Edmund, and his eyes suddenly close and he falls to the ground asleep.
Alright, let me post the spell.
Edmund assumes that was a delayed victory from where he cut him in half.
Eldrin takes note that not his arrows are not always the right up. What did did you send me?
I haven't. Are you done, though? You were saying you
I
were
think
going to post something in chat.
Well, I was trying, but it's not. It just casts the spell. It just puts the points, but it doesn't
Okay.
put the spell out there.
Yeah, you absolutely noticed something. Let me message you.
Ah, thanks, Yadek.
Do you see it?
See it.
You see it?
I don't.
You gonna spell it out a little more?
Was it not that? I
Yeah,
thought
it wasn't.
I had seen it before.
Yeah, you did. That's what I'm telling you. It's
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Gotcha.
You done?
Yeah, that's the
On
movement.
Tamila. Oh, the boy runs away with his mom crying, still dragging her away from this situation.
Okay. I'm going to inform Derek that there seems to be something glowing in the direction of the. I guess you would call it a cultist circle. The building that has a hole blown out of it. That's southwest, right? Yeah, that's southwest. I have a hunch it's coming from within there, and also, you know what? We'll have that conversation afterwards. And I assume the target's asleep because I can see him.
Yeah, he
and
fell
I
down on
don't-
the ground.
So yeah, I'm pretty much just Mr. Potato Head right now.
All right, you done?
I have to be. I can't
Edmund,
move.
something
And I should attack.
interesting happens in front of you. The wound that you had created earlier suddenly reappears on this guy. He's bleeding out everywhere. You assume your wound is very fatal as it went through where his heart was. He's pretty dead.
Interesting.
All right. Derek, it is your turn.
So in the same amount of words, what did you say, Maurice?
Something is glowing from the building with the hole in it.
Gotcha.
I have a hunch, probably from the Dragonborn.
Okay, so let's see. Well, first I will move 5 feet. Oop, that's not what I'm going to do. And at this point, do I see pretty much like a bleeding out?
Yeah, the guy in that room he's basically cut diagonally from his left shoulder down to the center of his torso.
Okay.
And he's on the ground.
And I totally
And
missed the violence.
these restraints are still on Anthamilla?
Yes.
Alright. So let's see, 5. Hearing she's talking about a light, I say I'll go check it out, because it looks pretty calm. So 5, 10,
Yeah, looking in that direction,
15. Mm-hmm.
you see a circle that seems to be glowing in the middle of the room.
Okay. So that's 20 feet. I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see, like, I'm assuming like a whole bunch of dead bodies over the circle?
Yeah, there's dead bodies all over this room. Some of them are charred from fire. Some of them are just bleeding out from the damage. You see Eldrin arrows sticking in some of them. The room's a bloody mess. But amongst the bloody mess, you also see a glowing circle. As depicted on the map.
I guess I am going to 15, 15, dash on up into this place
Okay.
to right there, and I'm going to pull out my quarterstaff,
Okay.
poke the first body in front of me. And for my position, I just want to try to do a general look around, investigate.
Well, you've taken a dash, so you can't take an investigation on this turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, you done?
Did at least just dead body, no reaction from
Yeah, no movement.
poking things. Okay, well, if that is, I guess, all I can do.
All right, Edmund. It is eerily silent. In the room before you, you see a lavish bed, a footlocker, and a cabinet. And then throughout the rest of the house, you see several footlockers. What would you like to do? And then naturally the bisected body of the guy on the floor in front of you.
Yeah, I yell out, are there any more of them out there? And I will, I'll worry about the, footlockers in a bit, but, it's pretty quiet, so I'm going to assume there's no more combat unless somebody answers back, and I'm going to go ahead and see if this guy's got anything of import on him.
Let me look.
I was going to say I can give you investigation if you want, but
Yeah,
I
please.
don't know if it matters.
Yeah. So on his body, aside from the ruined scales he was wearing, you find an amulet. You're not sure magical or not, obviously. You find a key. He has his flail and a shield, obviously. And you find another one of those balls that had surrounded Antamila.
And a Pokeball. Can I also take his mask?
Oh yeah, he also has the mask. If you're trying to take it all, yeah, you can just shove it in a bag if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it all in a bag of holding.
Yeah, yeah.
I will then free interaction close this door.
Okay.
Didn't you free interaction grab all that shit?
Yeah, actually, you were getting a little... Like, I was being generous
Wait,
with
what?
letting you grab more than one thing from the bod.
Oh, I thought that was all just part of my investigation.
No, investigation's an action, and then I'm letting you take all the stuff as one interaction now.
Okay, yeah. I don't need to close the door. It was just
It's a serious door, Kenny. We can't have you close it.
yeah.
Not a problem.
5, 10, 15, 20.
You see Antamila in a
35.
Pokeball, and the boy dragging his mother away, crying.
30. 30, and I will end my turn.
To the southwest, you see a glowing circle. It wasn't glowing before.
Nice.
Eldrin.
Whoa, I just saw that thing for the first time. There's an actual dragon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Holy
It's
shit.
small. It's a small one.
That's small. He's a large.
I didn't know that was... That's the first time I've actually seen in that room, so...
Oh, then you didn't know the circle wasn't glowing. Sorry. That's actually relevant, I suppose.
Aldrin will say, "Derek, you crazy? Get back in here," and ask Edmund to help him undo this thing from Antamila. I guess he's not actually gonna try to take it off.
Yeah, why don't...
He's
I was
gonna
gonna
try
say,
to.
can
He's
you
just gonna
use
drag
your help?
her.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
he-
you can use your help action to help me with my strength check to break them.
Is that how
Yeah,
that?
each of you will get effectively one check per day on this thing. Or you could try to physically destroy it.
But if he uses his help action and I try it on my turn, that only counts as my check, right?
No.
No. That,
Yeah.
I think that's fine. We can combine the two checks.
Yeah. I'm just saying I have the highest strength, I think, right? So...
Yeah, it's
Right,
probably
yeah.
better to do with advantage.
So, I'll help
mathematically.
him.
Danger. Can I also give them guidance?
If you want to, on your turn, hold your action to give guidance on the person freeing you from the Pokeball, then absolutely. But we're still in initiative order right now, for reasons.
Yeah, I don't think she
She
has...
doesn't
I think
have
it's
to
just
hold
Eldrin... Yeah, Eldrin
Oh
holds
yeah,
his
you
action.
can cast it.
Or-
Yeah, you, in advance. It's just
Eldrin
concentration.
does help action for me, and then Anthony Miller casts guidance on me, and then I do the action on
Yes,
Okay.
that is 100% good.
Okay.
I will do that.
All right, so Eldrin prepares to help Edmund rip the Pokeball off Antamila. Antamila, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's guidance. It gets +2.
All right, cool. You have been granted +2 on your roll when it happens, Edmund. This guy's body continues to bleed out. I'm gonna go ahead and remove him from initiative. And okay, Derek, your turn.
hearing Eldrin, I turn back around. Do I see? Did you actually break the chains?
No, they look like they're preparing
Not yet.
to help.
Yeah, we're like
rip
setting
her
up.
out of the Pokeball. Like Eldrid's
Mega's
grabbing
loading.
one side, Edmund's grabbing the other. You see Antamila saying prayers to her god. Please let me out of this Pokeball.
Cool. I'll back up outside 15 feet, kind of yell back at them. There's a giant glowing ring. Symbols,
Got it.
things, words. Once
Magic.
you're done there, yeah, magic.
Sigil.
Thank you, sigil. Once you're done there, this, and that's me.
Okay. Edmund, it is your turn.
Cool. I can do a athletics.
No,
or
it's a
just
straight up strength. Yeah.
Got it.
Oh!
Holy shit!
You know what? I'm gonna give you a special. I'm gonna give you a special
20.
bonus for this. We're
Holy
gonna give you a special bonus. Because normally, I think when you first, when
And
you
you have-
forcibly remove it like this, it destroys it. But I'm gonna say you did it with such finesse, the ball collapses in on itself again.
We got a second Pokeball.
It has 2 Pokeballs. Because of the double 20s, the 1 in 400 with
And he had advantage.
Yeah, that's a proof.
advantage and the guidance, he rolls 20, double 26. You
Yeah.
finesse that shit. 10 out of 10.
It's max.
Yeah, I'm out of it. Give me one of those stupid balls.
Yeah, the one that actually gets removed from you, I'm like, oh, here you go, and I give it.
Well, it's really awkward because you know, like those toys that like they can kind of contract to small balls and then you can pull them apart and that's like one big ball. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like it's like one of those wire toys where when you pull it apart, it's kind of more of like a hurry, get out of there sort of thing. And Antamila is able to step aside and then it immediately crunches in on itself again.
Nice.
Yeah,
I will hand that to her as a free interaction,
yeah.
and then I will 5, 10, 15, 20. So magic, eh? And then my turn.
So magic, eh? Eldrin, it is your turn.
Eldrin would say, be careful getting too close to that thing. You don't know what made that wall blow up, even though I assume it's a dragon.
Yeah, you assume very strongly that the corpse of the red dragon is possibly responsible for the gout of fire.
Yeah, but he's not taking any chances, and he'll
Yeah.
say,
Not unreasonable.
does it look like when I was in that house? Does it look like it was lived in by those cultists? Like, do they?
The northern house, absolutely yes. It seemed
Okay.
like kind of like a barracks for them. There's probably loot inside.
He'll say, we should probably investigate that. This cultist.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to investigate those footlockers, but it was already a stretch. Edmund looting a body without going to help the rest of his friends.
Yeah.
I only did it because I
Thank
assumed
you.
combat was over, because it's pretty quiet out there.
Yeah, it's very quiet, eerily quiet.
If there would have been any kind of combat left, that would have not happened. I would have kept moving.
And I'll. Yeah, and I'll use my action to keep talking and say, we should probably also divine sense to make sure there's nothing off.
I actually planned on detect magicking to see if I can determine what's going on with this, but it's probably just we probably already know it's a summoning thing. That probably won't help actually. So divine sense might be better.
All right, Eldrin.
Yeah.
Anything else?
How far is this thing? 45. I'll move 20 feet away.
I love this. You see a boy trying to drag away his mom, and he just keeps falling on his ass and crying.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to lay it on thick because you guys are horrible to these poor people. All right, Antamila,
Wait.
your
Please
turn.
save their ass.
That
Wait,
poor. Antamila, it's
She
your
got
turn.
destroyed, and I was like, I run up and like spare the dying on her. You know what? That's what I do. I spare the dying on her.
No, she's
body,
very
you know?
dead. Maybe you could have helped earlier with healing magic, but she's beyond help at this point. It's been far too long.
I don't think I could have, since I literally had one turn. She was alive on the turn I was out.
Yeah.
And then she died. And I
She
couldn't
was
do
destined
anything
for death,
her.
to be fair. She actually was... Now that I think about it, she would have been killed outright from the 2 attacks. She would have been
Nothing
outright
to
slain.
die.
Yeah, she only has
Well,
1
then.
hit point.
No guilt from me in this case. All right, so we're going to go over to the sigil.
Okay.
Sure, I'm going to regret this at some point. Let's see, about here. I can step on this guy, right? He's dead. He won't mind.
Well, you don't have that much movement.
Dash. Well, that
Okay, you could dash.
But can I do a free action knowledge religion if I dash?
So I allow free knowledge checks for
Yeah, I'm proficient.
identifying
I'm proficient.
for identifying monsters.
Okay, only for identify monsters.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. You're
Well,
not gonna
in
get it
that
for like
case,
everything.
I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna take my action
Yes.
doing a knowledge religion check.
Yeah, go for it.
'Cause- yeah. All right.
Yeah, you can't be certain. I mean, you know that they're cultists, so they are obviously
Wow.
worshipping stuff. But you don't see anything that would indicate to you. You're not sure though. No obvious religious symbols.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Derek, it is your turn.
First, I turn to Edmund and say, perhaps you'd like to go console that child. He is an orphan now.
No, his dad was there. You did see a dad.
True.
And a sister, yeah.
Yeah. Anthamila, if you guys want to check out the room, I think us two can, if anything happens. And anyways, so I am going to move back into the room.
Yeah.
And let me be a little more specific this time with my questions. With the amount of bodies all over the place, can I legibly make out, like clearly it's a ring? Am I going to have to move these bodies to figure out what's going on with this?
No. If you're trying to determine what this is, it would be an Arcana check. You could see
Yes. Alright, then in that case I would like to make an Arcana check.
it. Yeah. You're not
It'll-
quite certain.
12.
It seems to be magic beyond your knowledge, at least.
I turn, say,
Can-
it's magic.
Can you at least tell if it's active?
I
or
mean, it's
whatever?
glowing. I think a layperson can determine whatever it is active.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know.
So I turn to
word
her
of that
and say, I'm not sure what this does. Specifically, looks active. Maybe we just want to stand back and watch it, make sure nothing else happens. And I'm a back out another 10 feet back to where I was.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And I'm just focusing, making sure like nothing changes.
Okay. You done?
Yep.
Alright, Edmund, it's your turn, buddy.
I have half a mind to just be like, maybe we just destroy it and just walk up and just start hacking the circle up with my sword. Yeah, I will, I think I'll, take Eldrin's advice for once. And, I will, I'll go ahead and activate Divine Sense
Okay.
and make sure there's nothing lurking around anywhere.
You give a quick glance around with your eyes imbued with the power of your god. You don't see any...
Probably pop into here for a second.
Okay, so
Kinda-
10 feet.
Kinda as much as 10 foot. Just kind of as much as I can to get a look around it anywhere I might not be able
Yeah.
to see.
You don't see
that
anything.
might be let me. Yeah. Okay. let's see. Anything else I can?
On to Mila with your passive perception, something that might be relevant to Edmund's turn. I don't know. Up to you guys. But now that you're in this room, your old dragonborn buddy that you met in the temple, he was really well geared, and you can see, despite most of his entire front side being completely charred, including his armor, his weapons still seem to be in good shape. They don't seem to have suffered any of the burnination. They look like they're scimitars, two of them.
Ooh,
Interesting.
Dex.
Have you ever watched like a mouse go around a clearly prepared mousetrap, and it's like nibbling at the food, is just you're just waiting for it to snap? I feel that's what's happening. Like, oh, scimitars? Let me just yeah.
These bodies are on it.
Yeah.
I will free interaction pick up this like rock and throw it in the circle.
Yeah. The rock lands in the center of the circle with a thud.
I hate the city, and I start walking out.
You're about to hate it a lot more. Eldrin, your turn.
Oh man,
that's it. That's my turn.
Eldrin is like,
I don't know what the magic users couldn't do anything. Edmund, with his intelligence 8, goes throw a rock.
There's actually intelligence 8 solutions to this problem.
I don't know.
There might not even be a problem, to be fair.
Yeah. Like I said, I almost just went up and tried to destroy
The only
it.
reason you think that there's a problem is there's battle music playing, and we're still in initiative order. Maybe I'm
Well,
just
it's
trolling
also
you guys.
glowing. You could just say it's glowing.
It
And
was,
now
yeah,
it's
that's true. It
something
wasn't glowing
glowing.
before, and then exactly 5 turns into combat, it started glowing.
Even if it was glowing from the beginning, I still wouldn't
Yeah,
feel
sure.
comfortable with that.
Eldrin would say, maybe they just have the plans written down somewhere inside. And he
Ooh,
goes to the house.
it's not unreasonable.
Well, it wasn't on that guy.
That's very true. It wasn't on his body, at least from what you
Right.
could tell. You didn't give him a cavity search.
I'll yell back. He had a footlocker in his room.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'll go inside. Any any tables with papers or anything like that?
No, not here. There's no tables. You didn't see any tables. There's
Yeah,
just
I didn't.
footlockers, beds. The main bedroom. I don't know if you caught a glimpse of it yet, but
Let me.
There's also a
go
key
away.
that I have.
yeah, Edmund does have a key.
Did he say that to me or?
He didn't.
I'm trying to limit. It's
Okay.
not.
No, I'm just making sure what I know, what I don't know.
Yeah. Technically, I didn't say that now.
And then he'll walk up to here.
Yeah, you
getting
can see a footlocker, a nice bed. He didn't make it though. It's almost like he got out of his bed in a rush. And then you see a wardrobe to the left if you peek around the corner.
Cool.
All right. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Okay. On to Mila. It is your turn.
Gee, I wonder what I'm going to do. All right, so let's go over to my unfortunate dead buddy. And I will take his gear. Say a prayer to Vilker. And also take his. I assume he's still wearing the necklace.
This guy doesn't have a necklace.
The dragon tooth necklace.
Oh, I forgot he had that. Yes, he does have a dragon tooth necklace. It's the band for it is destroyed, but there is a dragon tooth with a fastening on it, metal fastening.
I take it. With Whisper, he will be avenged, and I use my foot to disrupt the fucking summoning circle.
Okay, you're gonna try to use your foot to disrupt the summoning circle. Okay.
So good.
specifically taking my foot and just scratching it on the outer ring of the summoning circle.
Yeah, when you do that, it doesn't seem to, like, wipe away. Your character, you're not trained in Arcana, though, right?
As far as I know, no, I do not believe I am trained in Arcana.
Yeah. Well, you haven't taken an action, so I would let you. You can make an Arcana check if you want to take your action on it.
Ugh.
It's up to you.
You know what? Why not? It might save us time. It's a possibility. It might save us time.
Yeah.
Only reason, even though this, you know what? Happy thoughts.
Doesn't matter. You're not gonna have to wait long. It's happening now.
No.
So
And
So
after
close.
I take that, and that doesn't work. I don't know what this thing is.
I
I
made it to the room.
make
Come
sure I got
on,
here.
give me one more round.
2, 3, 15, and I just moved back to where I was as if I'm leaving.
all right. Almost as though your prayers were answered regarding vengeance. Suddenly, something happens as we have reached turn 10. So, you hear a low roar at first from the center of the room. It's like it's distant, and the roar is getting louder and louder and closer and closer. And suddenly, in the center of the teleportation circle, on top of the bodies of all these people, appears a large white dragon-like beast
Oh, that's
in the
awesome.
center of the teleportation circle. And with that,
breath attack formation alpha.
we
to
are
our
going
first
to
break.
go on a break.
Yeah.
Be right back. This to boss music. Because yeah, it seems appropriate. Okay. So this thing appears, and it takes a quick look around. Sees people standing in front of it that aren't dragon cultists. And it inhales deeply. It inhales very, 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 very deeply. And then it exhales a cloud of ice and cold in the direction of our party. It's gonna move over though. Hold on, let me move them.
Oh yeah.
No, why couldn't it be fire, which I'm resistant to?
I thought you're resistant to cold too. Are you not?
I don't think so. I think I'm resistant to necrotic, radiant, and
Oh yeah, you could easily hit all you guys. Okay. And I need all of you to please give me Constitution
right?
saving throws.
No,
What'd you say, Eldrin?
Ooh, my
Just
con-
send
my
the
con's
three of
on.
them.
Yeah, the three of them, not you.
Oh, okay.
it's not great, but it's better than the deck save at least.
Yeah, my deck's terrible.
Not that I expected that to be good.
There you go. One good one.
I just realized my saves have been incorrect, so that's why I'm self-typing this.
All right. So, Derek and Edmund, you kind of brace yourself for the cold, and Antamila's caught completely off guard. And it will deal... How much is it? Holy crap. So those of you who saved, you will take 21 cold damage.
Oh, jeez.
For those of you who didn't
Wanna
save,
save 21? Hold
for those of you who didn't save, you will take 42 cold damage.
Awesome.
42 would almost knock.
Eldrin, you hear a loud roar.
Okay.
Alright, Derek. You're up, buddy.
Oh boy!
You remember that thing we were talking about?
Okay, so I
I don't know. It's doable.
15, 20.
As long as he doesn't recharge.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I am trying to move 30 feet diagonally northeast and cast mirror image on myself.
Okay.
And I yell to Eldrin inside. Dragon. Specific white dragon, actually. I'll just say that. Okay, cool. Came back. 5, 10, 15.
Would I know the differences between the dragon colors?
I don't think any of you would offhand. It would
Okay.
be a Arcana check, so you could try to make one, Derek.
Would I... Okay.
For free if you're trained, which I think you are.
Sure. Because I am. Would I not at least know its color? Is a mat at least fairly common? I mean, literally, the thing's white. Or
I mean,
actually, I don't know.
You know
I'm
it's a
just-
white
sorry.
dragon.
Yeah.
I'm talking about more specifics, like what does it do?
They do like cold damage instead of
Sure,
fire.
sure. So... I'm sorry, I screwed up my sheet all which ways. There we go.
Yeah, you know everything there is to know about white dragons. You know, dragons are a fascinating reading topic, right?
Of course.
So yeah, you would know very specifically that young white dragons have the ability to breathe cold, which you've experienced firsthand, and the power of that cold is stronger than most wizards' Cone of Cold spell, as you have also experienced firsthand. You know that the creature is immune to cold itself. It frequently lives in Arctic environments. Even its bite is infused with cold. These creatures are not as smart as most dragons. They're compared to, like, let's just say a red dragon, for example. It's kind of more animal-like than it is intelligent and methodical. It doesn't have any vulnerabilities, and it has no other resistances as well. It can see in the dark, and it can also kind of sense tremors in the ground. Like, it knows when you're there, even without looking, within a certain distance. They're hard to sneak up on.
Cool. I can't say all of that, so I stick with saying white dragon.
White dragon! White dragon!
Just assuming everybody knows.
Patrol!
Yeah, white dragon, man. And I am trying to get, let me make sure, right there. So like I said, I'm running out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, that doesn't seem right. No? Okay.
You got it, dude.
Yeah. All right. 30 feet, and I have four of me's hanging around
Okay.
out in the open.
You got it. You
That's
done?
my turn. Yep.
Edmund. Oh, actually, before we continue, on Tamila, you were holding one of the scimitars, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of thrums in your hand when it wasn't before, but with a dragon near you, it seems to be reacting.
How awesome.
Sting for
Dragon Slayer?
Perhaps it's a Dragon Slayer scimitar.
probably like magical, but I really wish Eldrin was in view.
It's pretty reasonable want.
He's not, so I should have done this at the beginning of combat, but I'm forgetting your habit. I'm gonna cast Bless on myself.
Oof.
Eric. And then move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Go.
And
Alright, you done?
yep.
Eldrin, you hear a loud roar and some screaming from outside.
Okay. Aldrin. 20. If I peeked around the corner and shoot, I wouldn't be on stealth, would I?
No, you have to hide.
Okay.
Prior to the attack.
To know. Guess I'll step out. See this thing. Far it is for me.
Yeah, you see a giant white dragon sitting there, and a very injured Antamila standing in front of it.
And I'll say, are we trying to fight this thing?
In my check, did I see, like, would I know, considering its size, kind of how?
Oh yeah, gauging
that
like
part?
strength relatively. You feel like if your group was, in pretty decent shape, you'd be able to take on a young white. They're the weakest of all the dragon kind, and this
Okay.
one's pretty young based on its size. You feel it's within your capabilities, but people are a little hurt and a little out of position. You're not in optimal tactical positioning, so you might have. It's a challenging encounter.
No, for sure. I just making sure, like, literally, it wasn't
I think
ridiculous.
we talked about in the beginning, Dean tends to run away.
Yeah, it's not like it, because if you would have seen one size higher than this, your senses would have been like run with your arms in the air wiggling.
Okay,
But this
just wanna
is
make
something
sure.
within it's very close circumstances.
Definitely. Cool. Thank you.
What were you saying, Maurice?
Nothing. I'll deal with it later. I was gonna use Wrath of the Storm. I didn't realize I could just use it on a breath weapon. I thought it had to be a melee attack.
Oh. Eldrin, what's up, buddy? Don't forget
Eldrin's
you have
gonna
+1
Hunter's
arrows.
Mark this thing,
Yep. Don't forget you have +1 arrows.
and he will think about not having advantage. Seeing dragon with scales, probably highest, relatively speaking.
Especially based on what you saw with your arrows bouncing off that other
Right.
guy's scale armor. Scales are pretty
So-
tough.
He'll just go ahead and shoot.
Oof.
Oof is right.
It's a miss.
Miss.
Oof! That's good!
Hit.
Yes, hit. For 15 damage.
And he'll dip right back in here.
Whoop, 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 whoop. On to Mila.
How hilarious. Am I blessed now? Is that what I heard from Kenny?
I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, let me go ahead and mark that real quick. Not
Yeah,
that
make
it
sure you
doesn't
mark.
matter.
I guess Derek is also blessed.
You guys, I would use the
Yeah.
one that looks like angel wings. I'm gonna put it on Edmund now. I'll put it on
Yeah,
Derek as well.
me, Derek, and Anthony.
Hashtag blessed.
There we go. Angel wing. Whee! Alright,
Eldrin
Wait.
never gets no bless.
I went with different angel wings. Neat.
that one's cooler. We're gonna go with that one. The woman angel's gonna be a different one. Okay, so I'm gonna fucking disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to basically move my 30 feet. And as I'm moving, I'm going to summon a spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
I should be able to do a bonus action. So let me go ahead and drop that. And that's oh yeah, I'll just roll the hashtag blessed when it hits, since it takes my bonus. Blah, 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 blah. All right, spiritual weapon, go with the blessing.
You hit him.
Oh, cool. So, yay, for 4 damage. And, yeah, let me get the hell out of there.
Fuck this shit I'm out.
I got this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You're at
Actually,
30, buddy.
Yeah, that's 30.
I have a better. Because I am going down one way or the other. So let's.
Derek knows this thing's a basic bitch.
Oh, I
It's-
know. Hold on.
It's probably just gonna kill whatever's closest to it.
10,
Yep.
15. Okay, hold on. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Here we go. Alright.
Okay, you done?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, it's gonna go for Edmund. This thing is very basic, predatory creature.
Oh. Let me take that other wing off.
Oh, he's right in front of the door.
Yep. And he reaches its big old head through the door. And it actually kind of breaks the door a little bit. And it tries to take a chomp out of you, Edmund.
Mhm.
Oh, no. Oh, hold on, let me see if it recharges, actually.
Oof.
Oh, God, no.
One turn!
Yeah, it's every turn.
Yeah, it's only like a
Oh,
5
it
or 6 round
recharges!
one. Rip Edmund.
Yep, true. Because he's gonna absolutely use his breath weapon every time it's up. All day, every day.
Rip
Edmund.
party.
Give me a DC 15. Oh, I didn't mean to tell you the DC. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Why, sir?
I'm so sorry. I even think I rolled that one in public. You save.
Oh, with the bust.
All right, now for
Yeah,
the.
but last time I took almost half my HP on a save, so
Yeah.
I might be down here. My turn was
Oh!
probably gonna be heal myself in range with it anyway. So
You're definitely down. I think.
how much?
Trying to do the math. 28 damage or 27 because
Oh,
it
yeah.
rounds down.
Definitely now.
That's his turn.
Less drops.
Oof. Derek.
Okay. Oh boy.
This is really bad. Eldrin's not here killing this thing right now.
5, 10.
He needs to land all of his hits.
Okay, so I'm going 15 feet along this wall to get line of sight. I want to ask you some questions.
Ooh. Okay.
If I start every turn backing the fuck out because of my extended magics, if I just kept firebolting this thing, I would have a range of 240 feet,
Okay.
which is bigger than this map.
Okay.
Fireballing?
Firebolting.
Okay.
Like
What's-
that, to
what's
me,
the
that is
question?
maximum. If I begin to choose doing that, just like backing off and shooting, how would you like to handle that?
You'll probably eventually lose line of sight due to buildings.
Okay.
Because it's kind of around a hard corner. But in normal circumstances, yeah, you could do that. I would say we could probably emulate it. Like, even
Okay.
here, for example, you can see, like, as I move your character up, right? Like, you see
Sure.
how your window starts to kind of shrink as you go more and more north. I'd say you probably have about 60 more feet, and it's probably going to have cover as you go. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, well, so for now, I am...
Yeah, sorry I moved your character, by the way. You can move yourself back to wherever you were. I apologize. I don't even remember where you were.
15 feet down.
Okay, got it.
Okay, I'm...
Right here, he doesn't have cover, I'm giving you. He's big enough to where...
Good.
Yeah, you could hit him fine from here.
Okay. I am going to... How long does it last? I'm fairly confident. Yep. So I am going to cast a flaming sphere.
Okay.
Am I? I don't know if I have the range. Alright. I am going to infuse my flaming sphere with some meta magic to get that extended range.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast it. No, actually, no. Be smart here, Alex. I'm going to cast it within my range, and then use the bonus action to fling it south into the guy.
Okay. What save does he need to make?
That is a great question.
That was a dex save.
I think it is. Yes.
Okay.
So it'll either take 2d6 or half as much.
Got it.
I don't have.
All right, it's gonna fail the save,
All right, let me roll that.
and I'll find a good flaming sphere. I was trying to find a flaming sphere icon, and I couldn't find one.
Have it.
We've used
We
a
had
good
one
one
last
before.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't find
the
it.
Van Thampor.
It was on the Van Thamper.
It's an Avatrol. It's an Avatrol.
What's the damage?
Yeah, I think it was.
7.
I want to say it was at Thirstwell's bedroom, so it should be somewhere near there, unless you deleted it off the map.
Oh, I'm not gonna restore it. Okay. All minus
So
7.
let me just make sure. So yeah.
And
Pretty
how
much I would
large is the
cast-
flaming sphere?
It is a 5-foot diameter sphere.
Okay.
Anything within 5 feet of it. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet must make a dex save.
Got it. Okay. I'm just gonna put a planet and make it red for now with an aura.
Cool.
It's 5 feet.
Alright. And then, now I'm going to move up that additional 30 feet. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. As we start to have you go off map, what we'll do, if you want to go off map, is we'll just put a indicator below your name in text and just indicate how far off you are. But further beyond this point, it's going to have at least half cover, possibly more. So
Yeah,
just keep that in mind.
I'm glad you mentioned that. This is probably about where I'll max out
Okay.
because of that. So that works out.
Alright, so Edmund, give me a death saving throw.
Yep. Oh no!
Oh, yikers.
Oh no!
Double fail. That's really bad.
Eldrin.
Should have rolled that private to you.
Yeah, I think
We
I
talked
like
about
death
this.
saves being private. It's more interesting.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
of this reason, because now everyone's gonna run up and... I think you're dead.
I probably am. But we'll see.
Eldrin will pop around the corner.
I don't know, Anthony Miller was before me, but we'll see.
See Edmund's position.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, he looks like he has icicles forming on his face. Like he just got hit
pretty
hard.
bad. He'll cast Healing Spirit on Edmund Square.
Ooh, does that happen at the start or end of their turn?
If there's a creature... Yeah, let me...
It's
me
pretty
pull it up.
important. Make sure it has range. I think it has 60 range, right?
It's 60 range, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it starts turn. I'll let this happen before you roll your death save. Absolutely. Alright, you conjure a Spirit of Healing. What does your
Oh, I
Spirit of
actually
Healing
think-
look like?
I assumed the thing was going to attack me on its turn.
It wasn't, but it will if it sees you're alive, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay in the square, babe.
You
this
probably
way.
killed Edmund, actually.
Just...
Oh no, because it'll go before Edmund. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. What's your healing spirit? What is it a spirit of? What does it look like? You said you were gonna think about it after last week's session.
Yeah. It's like what are those called? What are the reindeers that are not reindeers?
Elk.
Yeah, an elk.
Okay, cool.
Like a blue elk.
Ooh.
So I searched for elk, and I found things that I would never expect in my entire life. Here's the first search result I got for elk.
Why is there a zombie on the boat?
This is the first search result I got for elk.
Oh my god.
What?
This is your
Like
healing
it's supposed
spirit
to be like
now.
a jackalope or something?
That's a Wendigo. That is not an elk.
Oh
This-
yeah, Wendigo, yeah.
This
Why
is your
is it
healing
looking like
spirit.
that?
I don't know,
Alright.
but this is it.
No, keep it. That's amazing.
That's fine.
We're gonna make it blue.
You gotta keep.
Make him green, actually.
Oh,
Make
green?
him green, yeah.
They can't be biting
There
my
you go.
colors, Steve.
But we have
Perfect.
to scale him to size because he's itty bitty.
Oh my
It
god.
doesn't get any better.
No. He's too small now. He needs to be a little larger.
No, I love him like this. Okay. Are you done, Eldrin?
Oh my god.
I feel like Edmund's having a fever dream.
Jeez.
And I will move.
Fuck
My
this shit, we're out.
Right here.
Okay.
Actually, right there.
On to Mila. It's your turn.
Gotta get that stupid dragon to chase me. Alright.
It is
Well, I
pretty
can see
stupid.
his butt around the corner there. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful too, because if I get him to chase me, I'm gonna die.
Not untrue.
Not even close to untrue. I mean, outright be dead. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna move 30 feet straight back.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of remember this beside that stall, and I need to put a. I can see the dragon
Yeah.
from outside the door. My spiritual weapon is within 20, because I summoned it right where it's at. So I can just sort of have it. Can I have it attack from where it's at?
Yeah,
Like,
you can
over-
see the dragon. That's fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna plot the thing down because I kind of need to, might want to know where it's at. Where is the?
Should have a
weapon?
token for it, right?
I think so. Has he popped up yet?
I don't see him. Let me drag it. I dragged it on the map for you. It's right here.
Okay, because I'm like, I don't want to put like 18 of them on there again. All right, so I'm gonna have him float over the. You know what? I was here. He was there. He was back, so he can go 1, 2. Yeah, right there on side of the dragon, and have him attack again,
Yeah.
just so I can actually fucking see it.
Boom, 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 boom.
And
You hit.
awesome.
For 9 damage.
Keep annoying him, little spirit weapon. Okay, now back to my.
It's top
Safety
DPS right
goal.
now, I think.
All right, and oh god, whew. Ah!
Eldrin could drop this thing in 1 round if he hits 3 times. Oh, he only has 2 attacks.
This is gonna be interesting. Okay,
I'm also not doing sharpshooters.
Yeah, that's the struggle too.
this guy can get his breath weapon back in 2 seconds.
You did
but
say
you know
he
what?
was 17 though.
If it was very fast
Or with bless. Mm.
or less,
Plus
Oh, you
it's
don't have bless by the way anymore.
No.
I
Oh,
never
yeah.
had it.
But you
that's-
still hit.
Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Because yeah, it
Still
would
hit.
be gone.
To be fair, if I would have remembered to cast Bless at the beginning of the fight, it would have gone off by the time this came because it would have been 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
Bless
true
lasted.
actually.
So it wouldn't have mattered either way. Eldrin wouldn't have had it.
Yeah, no. I'm just,
But you would have had it for that
Let's
fight.
see it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, and let's double check that spacing again.
We just need to
Oh,
get
he is
back
within
in your
space.
feet and just Nova this thing if you can.
Okay, so I need another token, and I will need it right here.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
What is the
think I
token
get
for?
it. A cloud. I need a very tiny 60-foot radius storm cloud.
60?
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
big. I think I know.
Oh, sorry. That's diameter.
You said 60-foot radius, right?
Well, it's a 60-foot cylinder, so I guess radius?
No, that would be for diameter.
Let me just throw the damn spell down so you know which one I'm
If
casting.
it's 60 foot
Yeah.
radius, this is, or if it's 60 foot diameter, we got it right.
Yeah, storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder. It's 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius. 60
Oh, wow.
foot radius. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm 60-foot radius. Awesome.
So that's
Okay.
twice as big as I said. Okay, sorry, I got this wrong. Because 60 foot radius is 120 feet diameter, which is,
It's off the map.
it's very big. Alright, so what does this death cloud of death do?
Okay. So
Actually, it's the whole
Antimilla kneels down, kind of, not really, sort of a half kneel, and summons call lightning.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask for a dex save of 14.
So, I just want to remind you really quick. This thing is indoors right now.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What does Call Lightning do again? Let me look. 'Cause I didn't think that... I thought it had problems with stuff like this. Let me just double check. Okay, let's read. Storm Cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius. Centered on a point you can see within range directly above you.
Okay. And then I guess a point I can see directly above me.
The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear. You have no problems with that. When you cast a spell, choose a point you see under the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dex saving throw. So right now you cannot see him.
I can't see him? I can see him?
Oh,
I
you?
can see him.
She can
Oh.
see it, man.
Oh, let me look. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can. Okay, that'll work. We'll make this work. Where are you targeting it?
I'm targeting it. Well, he's a large creature. I'm not targeting it right in the front door, like the square away. Like, fuck it. Yeah.
Let me make sure you can see
hold
that
on.
square. You can. Okay.
Also, doesn't it
Yep.
say each creature within 5... Does it say within 5 feet of the spot?
Within
or
5
feet
feet,
of the creature?
5 feet of the bolt.
Right.
5 feet of the bolt. You're fine.
Okay. Just
It
making
would
sure
be-
it's not off
if I
the
put it
target.
Kenny, you can't talk,
I
you're
was
dead.
going-
Let
I
him lightning bolt you.
Stop it. I looked at it. Okay, so give me a dex save of 14.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it can make.
It does. It does. Dex is its weakest save, though.
All right, and awesome sauceum.
How much damage?
let's
It
be
doesn't
honest-
do damage on a miss?
Oh, it still does
It has.
damage. It's just
Okay.
yeah,
Let's say that's a 3rd level spell. It should.
and now it's gonna be concentration, and this will be
Yeah.
so much fun. All right,
Maximize that thing.
woo. No, not
Not
until
on a
I.
failed save. Yeah, you wanna.
No, that'd be crazy. So call lightning. How much damage it is? Like what? 4? Because it rounds down 4 damage. Yeah, yay, awesome.
Wow.
Some great rolls right there.
Okay,
3, 2.
but it maintains, right? As long as you maintain concentration.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you get to keep doing it as.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
better.
you keep.
Never mind. That's. Did you ask if it was stormy outside?
It's
Is
not.
it stormy outside? Yeah,
It's
okay.
not.
That'd be-
There's only been 2 days with rain. I think that you've been here.
And I've not had that spell each time, so.
Okay, so Dragon Boy's turn. He
He's a
will.
big boy.
It's true.
Did you just assume it's gender?
No, I told you. I told you it's gender.
There's no assumption.
Yeah, I'm the person that determines the gender of the creatures in this game. He's gonna roll to see if he recharges his cold breath.
Of course he is.
Okay, he doesn't.
Ooh.
Oh, good, because my God.
Yeah.
25. How far away are you? So it walks out of this building. 25, and then... Yeah. It will take flight.
Awesome.
Hey, Donald.
Yes.
Does it walk in such a way as to
As to what?
avoid the flaming sphere right next to it?
How does Flaming Sphere work?
If
don't
you
know.
come to it, I think.
I thought it was if they end their turn in it.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought
But
it
it's
could
a-
bump.
It did start its turn next to the flaming sphere, right?
no,
Yeah.
it's definitely ends its turn.
But if it walks through it, like that's
That's the question, exactly. I'm like, if you're walking through this thing, what?
Let me see.
if it's a
But it-
5-foot diameter ball of fire.
But it doesn't actually, say.
Yeah,
so.
spells will specifically say that if you take damage if you move through them. Let me see. Ends its turn, and then you can bump it. Yeah, it doesn't do damage if you move through it. We're good.
Okay, good to know.
He has the movement to do it, I suppose. Anyway, he flies really far if he wants. He will attempt to bite you on Tamila with his
How
teeth.
much movement does this guy have?
He has reach.
He has. Oh, he's gonna keep moving after this too. He has. Well, I'm not sure if I should tell you, but he has 40-foot ground movement and 80-foot fly.
And he can use both in a turn?
Yeah.
We can use 40 and 40.
Yeah, you could split it. We've already determined this, I think, with someone in the party had this same question. I think it was Kenny. Yeah, you could split it. He bites. He hits.
I'm down. How much?
15 piercing and 8 cold.
Cool. You should have outright fucking slay me.
He's not going to keep attacking you. Because he still has movement left, and they're still living targets.
Further away, don't.
Well, let's go ahead and just get that over with.
He can only move a maximum of his highest, so he'll move there. Alright, that's his turn because he can't keep attacking. Derek. Yeah, he knocks down onto Mila and looks towards you, Eldrin.
Kidook.
Alright.
He's not bloodied.
So the first thing... the first thing I'd like to do
I'm gonna delete
with
this
my,
call lightning.
with my bonus...
Leave the cloud.
Can you see, Can you see where my 6 squares?
Yep.
Cool. So with my bonus action, I'm moving the sphere there.
Okay.
Okay. And I yell to Eldrin. Try to keep him busy as I cast as I cast Fairy Fire at first level on him.
Okay.
That will be a Dex 15.
I
Okay.
didn't
going
know
to put
that's
it
all
in-
of Damn it.
I'll do it in such a way where it should only get him.
Okay, yeah, you have plenty of open space.
Yeah.
He fails to save. Your flaming sphere is gonna disappear.
Ah, man, is it a concentration? It is. Yeah. That's
But he's lit AF, and Eldrin has a smirk on his face suddenly.
cool. And then I am going to gonna just creep along 60 feet down. 30. Sorry, 30 feet. Where the...
You're going north 30 feet?
No.
Oh, you're gonna stay near your friends. Okay, reasonable.
I am creeping towards this doorway.
Okay. Edmund, at the start of your turn, the healing spirit activates.
Yeah, roll them die, Elder.
Where is it? Does it roll it? Let me see. Guess it doesn't roll it, does it?
It is a roll of
1d6.
1d6.
1d6?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just normally it lasts for like a million rounds.
For,
1
That's why I
minute.
heal.
for 1 minute. 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Take 5.
Nice.
Sadly, I will probably not be sitting in it.
Well, it works when you move through it, too. So if you recoup in the room to your left and then leave.
Oh, I would know that too.
Yeah. But the Hunter's Mark, does it require concentration, Eldrin?
Yes.
Alright,
Yes, it
it's
does.
gone.
So it's gone.
Alright, so I'm up with 5. So, okay. I was going to move up to here and be next to this thing to attack my friends.
Gonna tank it.
Man. Yeah, I think
This is...
I think I might still do that.
It's not the worst. You saw it's going after threats. Like, it didn't coup de grace onto Mila.
Right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna empty my lay on hands pool.
I can also move
25.
this thing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's good too. All right, so I'm gonna empty lay on hands and I'm then going to, as a bonus action, because lay on hands isn't a spell, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself, raising my AC to 23,
Nice.
Very nice, very nice.
and then
Yellow
I
stick.
just put 23 in there. My AC 31. That's not right. Hold on.
Right.
23, and then I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement to move here, right up on this board. And then I will
Okay.
end my turn. And hope to God he doesn't recharge.
Yeah, that might outright. I wouldn't outright.
Yeah.
But
It wouldn't kill me. I'm at 30 now, but it'd be
Eldrin,
bad.
it is your turn.
If
You
he
see
has
an
to actually
opportunity.
attack me, if he has to actually attack me, I feel pretty
Yeah,
good.
an opportunity. Alright, let me do a couple of measurements. Okay, so he is 80.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so first thing, I'll use my bonus action to move the healing spirit to Edmund Square.
Oh, can you remove the bless icons off of us, by the way, Donald?
You should be able to remove your own damn icons.
Do you?
I can't.
Why?
Arrow.
Oh, and I lied. I didn't see the scroll bar. You
30
got it.
feet?
I'm good.
Okay.
I can't
can't.
because I can't.
Awesome.
Hold on. I've gotta try a little more difficult. There we go.
Okay. So yeah, I'll move it there, because I can only move it 30 feet. So that's within range for next turn.
Edmund, you see a terrifying elk-like creature fly towards you across the air
Where did he move it to?
on
Right
top
on
of
your
you.
In
Oh,
case you
sweet.
down.
That's fantastic. I
Um,
love these tactics.
then I will move 30 feet this way, right here,
Okay.
and I will shoot at that thing twice.
Okay.
And
Advantage.
hope for good rolls
Yes.
Very
If you
fine.
hit it, it's probably in really bad shape.
with sharpshooting.
Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo! There we go. Teamwork makes the dream work, boys. First one definitely hits with a 25.
Yes.
Second one definitely hits with a 24. You just dealt 44 damage to this creature. It's suddenly bloodied.
Alright, healed, revived the teammate, did a bunch of damage, moved.
Yeah,
That's
right?
my turn.
Work. Antamila, give me a death save.
All on the days of Eldritch work. Please don't roll a 1.
That's fine.
Okay.
Could be worse, could be worse, could be worse.
One good, one bad. It's all good.
Alright, this thing's turn. Takes flight into the air. It is now 5 feet above you, Edmund. And it will bite you from the skies. Incoming bite. Are you ready? Oh, I didn't roll to recharge. I saw that smirk on the stream.
He forgot,
I'm gonna roll this on public for you guys. Oh yeah.
No!
He already freaking flew into the air and tried to bite, but next turn he's gonna blow us away.
It flies into the air and breathes icy cold upon Edmund.
Hey, you said he already tried to bite him. You
No
said he
dice
already
have
tried
been
to bite him.
rolled. No
You
dice have
said he
been rolled.
already tried to bite him, alright?
Edmund, give me a Constitution saving
It's fine,
throw.
it's fine. He's tanking, that's okay.
Yep. I'm doing my job. I'm just doing my job.
Okay, I'll remember.
And I have the healing spear on him, he'll be back.
As long as I don't die outright, because I just failed that save.
Oh no!
How much does it have to go? It has
Yeah,
to go my hit point maximum negative or your current hit points negative?
No, your maximum.
Hit points. Yeah, your maximum hit points negative.
So it'd have to deal 74 to me.
It can do 80. I'll roll this one public.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you already rolled it.
Oh no, not the damage. Incoming.
Got
Okay,
Okay,
low
okay.
actually.
Oh man, you would have stayed up if you passed the save.
Yeah. Alright, I'm down again, yeah.
You'll be up in 2 seconds.
Alright,
Yeah.
Edmund, this thing
Max-
flies away from you and is immediately above Derek's head right now. So it's 5 feet above you, Derek.
If I can keep doing that, I'm doing my job. Like, I don't even care if I go unconscious. As long as I don't die, and if it's attacking me, I am happy.
Derek, your turn.
Don't you lose that concentration, Derek. Don't you lose that concentration.
Alright, in that case.
The sun begins to rise, and it is eclipsed by the dragon above you.
So it's dawn.
Yes.
Mindful darkness.
I will say yes.
Just see how far we can get.
The thing is bigger than that door, right?
Yeah, but it can squeeze with half movement.
Oh, that's garbage.
Oh, that
I'm
roll.
also assuming, like, something could have just,
God damn these rolls.
like, assuming that other dragon fucking blasted through this, that it could just easily
With that breath
blast it.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I am going to disengage
Yeah.
and then move 30 feet here. We're just going to play a giant game of cat and mouse.
Okay. It seems keen to chase you.
Yeah, we're just gonna kite this thing around while Elgin.
Excuse me.
All right. Edmund, at the start of your turn,
Heal.
you could heal
Yep.
for the healing sphere 1d6.
6.
Max heal.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so now let me look and see. He's... Oh, I can... If I go to here... Hold on. If
Don't
I go
forget, you don't
here-
have your shield anymore. It requires concentration, right?
Yeah. I left the icons because I'm probably just gonna recast it. If I go here, can I attack him?
Yeah, it's only 5 feet in the air. You could absolutely reach it.
Okay, so let me see. Can I do this? So
I think I know the
that's
tactic
20,
we're gonna have to employ.
5,
It's gonna be ridiculous.
10, 30. So I'm
No,
just
it's
trying
only
to make sure
it's
that-
only one time per turn if you're trying to get the bonus
Oh,
again. Yeah, no.
okay. I was
That's why
trying to
they call
expecting a 5.
No. Good try, though. Yeah, it's 1 time per turn with Healing Spirit. That's how the conga line works.
Okay.
You just go for 10 rounds
Gotcha.
of...
Never mind then. Okay. So yeah, I will move here.
Wait a second. Hold on. He could actually do that, but he can do that 1 time a turn.
Yeah, he
Right,
got healed
whenever
at the
it's
start.
already
So-
Or a
happened.
creature you can see moves into spirit for the first turn, or starts. Okay, never mind. Okay,
starts.
if it's and that would be.
Also, Kenny, another thing that might be relevant to
double
you, don't forget
Double
you're prone.
What?
You're prone.
Oh.
I forgot it last time, but you were absolutely prone.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that last time. Okay, I can still get myself close enough though to where I'm the target, which is all I care about.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I'm probably not attacking him anyway.
Could also get anti-Miller though.
Actually, I
slowly bleeds out to death.
Yeah.
The problem is that
Because then you can take an action.
wait, what now?
No, never mind. No.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't. Need more actions. Need more everything.
Learn to fighter so you get action surge, my dude. That's what the other guy used on you.
Yeah. I can move 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 15. And I'm not even gonna bother. That's shield the big on myself. And stay right there.
Okay. Eldrin, the dragon has taken flight. What would you like to do? Only tells me you should just press your bow button twice, please.
Let me do it. And let me think about movement after that. Oh man. You know what?
Press the bow button
Well, I'll do that.
twice.
Also, bonus action, move the
Yeah, sure.
thing over anti-Miller.
Yep.
Push the
Who
button.
said it wasn't? Who said it wasn't a combat spell?
Hey, why can't I see it? It's perfect.
Oh shit.
That's a
Oh.
miss and a crit.
Ooh.
Shit crit though,
Shit crit, but you know,
but it's good damage.
it's good damage.
24. It's looking like it's in really rough shape.
And I will move. I'll move 30 feet up
Oh.
out of the map.
Third.
As long
Okay,
as I still have, as long as I still have vision.
just keep. Yeah, you're fine. I'm just gonna say it's clear north for 1 step because the city's only 1 mile. So.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you
Get on
done?
top of the city walls. Yes.
Don't
Antamila.
miss an alien. Or do I roll it?
Roll that healing spirit,
Let
Elder.
me
I'll
roll
let
it, let me
either of you, whoever chooses.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
first.
I
rolling
haven't
roll.
rolling shit, so I'll
I'm
let him
rolling
roll it,
good.
absolutely.
Take 5.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you
have.
very much.
Just do damage.
All right, I will do so. Okay, so I'm gonna take 15 feet to stand up. And oh god, let's see here. Okay.
Boom, boom.
Okay, so it's not a concentration spell, so my spiritual weapon is still up, right?
Yeah, spiritual weapon's still there actually.
If I wanted to cast another spiritual weapon, would the first one just disappear? Or can I even cast another spiritual weapon?
It'll tell you. Let's look at the spell. Cast a bloody spiritual weapon. When you cast a spell, you make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet. It doesn't say you can't have more than one. You could cast it again if you'd like.
Oh, you can only. Oh, yeah.
Wait, you can
but
actually
you're
have
able
2
to
out at the
attack
same
one.
time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't
you only
matter.
be able
Oh,
to
but
attack
you can only
with
use your
one
bonus
at a
attack
time.
once to make one of them attack, so the second one's technically useless.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Technically, unless it's the specific situation of needing it to be Okay, just give me a moment. All right, but
Yeah,
first
you'd
things
only ever
first.
be able to attack with one of them.
You're absolutely right. I would only be able to attack with one of them. 1 sec, sorry. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Guiding Bolter!
And-
Don't forget you have advantage because of the fairy fire.
Oh, how useful. That's going to be fun. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Guiding Bolt at second level.
Okay.
And that is 5. And that means that would be 10. And I should really probably prepare for that at some point. Alright.
20 will hit
Nice.
for 10
Okay.
radiant damage.
And then I cast... Well, I can't... Wait.
You cannot
It's a
cast
bonus
spiritual
action, but I
weapon.
cannot cast spiritual weapon. Right.
Correct.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm like, yeah. But, yeah. Advantage even if Spirit Fairy goes away.
It's a pretty
Okay,
bad roll.
then... I'm gonna... make this a little easier, because if we get screwed, well, no, we kind of have to do it, but I'll move a little closer, because I can kind of see what's going to have to happen here. All right. All right, keep. All right, okay, yeah, that's 15 feet, right? That should be my turn. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Alright. Dragon. Let's see if it recharges.
Probably.
It's like a 33% chance for him to recharge.
It's too high. It'd be a deep.
Oh boy.
You son of a bitch, man.
Wow, I really dislike this 5e recharge system.
He's only got to deal 50 to outright slay.
I mean, he's gotten pretty lucky, so it's.
Hey, he's gonna land in front of you,
that's
Edmund. Inhale
Yeah.
deeply.
Not really lucky when it's basically 1/3 out of.
Are you rolling the damage publicly?
Yeah, I will. And it's gonna hit. I need you and Altamila to give me Constitution saving throws.
Oh, that's right. I might save.
Got a little too.
If I don't save. Oh, if I don't save. Okay, I think I saved.
You save. You
Is
save.
it I
It's
do not-
15.
I think
He set it back.
I'm definitely down. It's just I don't think I'll outright die. He can't. If you said he could deal 80, then 40 is half.
Whoa! You both save. Okay, so it
Thanks,
seems
God.
less dramatic to roll it out public, but I will.
Whew.
Still good to know. Still good to know if they would have died.
Nope.
Oh,
Both of you take 20 damage.
I am unconscious.
Think Altamila is as
Right.
well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Back
Alright.
to the death saving throws. Wait, why am I rolling goddamn initiative? Ah!
It's okay, it didn't change it on your character. And this thing again flies over Derek's head, right above him, looking to eat his babies.
Stop that, you!
I'm assuming the 5 feet.
What?
5 feet
5
above.
feet.
Yeah, it's 5 feet above you.
I mean, he also has reach.
Yeah, he has 10 foot with his mouth, but
That's
only 5 feet
that's
with
not
his
why I'm
claws.
asking about it.
Yeah.
No, I mean for disengaging.
Are these gosh?
I don't think you had to roll a death save yet.
Yeah, you don't roll a death save yet, Altamila. I'll let you use
No.
that roll, though.
Nope. Nice.
I think I figured to get it out the way because that's gonna be my turn.
Pretty true, unless Healing Spirit... Yeah, Healing Spirit
Oh.
can make it to you, actually.
Yep.
How
Oh, all right, yeah, that would make sense. Of course, we can only keep this up for so long.
Eldrin is safe. You guys are fine.
I think we're okay.
how shitty does this dragon look?
He's pretty shitty.
Yeah, shitty dragon.
Just blow your load, man. Just blow
Yeah.
your load.
Okay. I know this is gonna fuck it up. I am going to look straight up to it, point finger guns, and cast magic missile at 3rd level.
Woof!
Ooh, nice.
So that
One.
would be... Yeah. That's,
Into the belly.
so 5d4 plus 5.
Holy
All
crap.
of them. All of them going there.
Do it. On force. Calling it.
Oh! Okay,
Two.
so
Two.
Derek, under the shadow of this dragon that's opening its mouth in your general direction, you lift your fingers up. Several missiles apparate from your fingertips, and they form around the dragon and then collapse upon him simultaneously. And the dragon lets out a loud roar as it falls on you.
I was just about to say it doesn't fall on me.
I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say.
Chaos, sir.
That's totally fine. I love that.
You gotta go KS, Eldrin.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Sorry. My saves. I forgot. I gotta fix that. My saves are not. So.
It's a very low DC. 10 is the DC.
Just roll the d20 and then figure it out.
Oh! Oh, squishy
No
time!
way.
Alright.
Hold up.
There's no way you could save. Oh, that you could with your divine thing, maybe.
I'm
Favored by the gods, yeah.
Like a max.
It's been a while since you've used that, I think.
Is it 2d4 or?
Has Derek been hit? Oh no, he was
Nope.
hit by the
No,
initial.
Derek's fine. This is cool for cool effect, honestly.
Yeah. And
No, he was hit by the initial thing, didn't he?
Oh yeah, the first one. Yep, the first cold breath. 2d4. Okay, that's what it was.
Bludgeoning,
Nope. Okay. I still
Come
failed.
on! What the hell?
It is destiny. I'm gonna make you do pretty decent damage, but you're fine. You take 10 bludgeoning damage
Oof.
as this dragon lets out a death roar and lands on you, motionless.
Cool.
What is
You are currently
today?
I'm at
effectively-
6 points.
you're good.
Restrained, proned,
Yeah,
paralyzed.
you're definitely prone under the weight of this dragon's claw. The battle music has stopped. The teleportation circle has gone to the dull gray color it was before. I don't think anyone's in remote danger of dying, so we don't need to act in initiative.
I think we still got 8 turns of healing spirit or 7?
Not
altogether?
8.
7.
Yeah, I don't even think 7. It's healed
3 times.
Stays
3
for a minute.
times. 3
It's
times.
been-
7.
1,
So 7.
2, 3.
7.
So it's enough to get us up.
Yeah, you guys are not in danger of dying. We're out of initiative. What do you want to do, though? Because I shouldn't say we're out of initiative, but I'm gonna say we're out of initiative.
I mean, for the next minute, I would try to congo us as best as I could.
Please
Tell me
don't
what
say
the-
that to me. Please don't say that to me. Please don't say that to me.
As soon as I'm up, I take my axe and I start chopping at the floor.
Thank
I
you.
mean, yeah,
Thank you,
like,
God.
I want to get us up, is what I mean.
Because if you guys sat there in conga line for a minute, you were about to have the next color dragon come through.
No, I get it.
Okay, so you guys...
Yeah, it's each of
Like,
the colors.
I
you
will
see in
move
that
it to get everybody up, right?
Holy crap. Okay. So, you physically destroy the circle,
Yes.
and it does not light up anymore. It is a shambled mess, and after a little bit of time watching it cautiously, nothing seems to happen. You're confident that the magic that made the circle work has been destroyed. What would you like to do?
Loot. Everything.
Well, everyone roll. I'm gonna say 66 because you have to move it, and not everyone's gonna get the full benefit.
Yeah, that's
So everyone's roll 66 and gain that many hit points.
Oh, okay. That's actually not terrible.
Cool.
Hey there.
Okay. It's ominous and quiet. Nobody's around. In the distance, approaching from the north. You can kind of see it across the river. You see some flaming fist guards coming. What would you like to do? They're pretty far away, though.
I'm yelling at my friends to get me out from this fucking dragon.
Yeah, if you want to
I
attempt
assume
to,
we did that.
yeah, if you want to roll a strength check, it's only a DC 10 to pry yourself out.
Oh,
I would. Can
You might not make it. Maybe you'll be under there
assuming
forever.
if he doesn't, then
No.
then
He's man mode enough.
I'll
He's
ask-
got this.
okay. I'll ask Eldrin to help me get him out of it.
Is the red dragon older or is it about the same?
Same age, you would think. They're both the same size. Generally, age is determined as.
Can we get the red X put on that white dragon that we earned?
I will give you a red X. Yes.
Thank you.
I really wanted to make this thing fly higher, and
Yeah, I was worried about
really
that,
fall on
'cause
somebody. It would have been badass.
Well, I don't know about all that, but more so Edmund can't fight it at that point.
Yeah, it only gets one attack from up high because it only has a 10-foot
Yeah.
reach. So it was gonna bite you and then move on to other people. But yeah, it recharges breath and got 2-1 anyway. All right. Yeah, I got 3 breaths. You gotta be. Dragons are scary.
4.
1, 2,
4.
3, 4. Yeah,
Yeah,
4.
because
Nice.
they recharge 3.
Yeah.
Let's see if he would have re-rolled another recharge. Let's
It
roll.
recharged 4 out of 5 times.
Oh, I also want to see.
Oh, he would
I
have
wonder
recharged it on his
if-
next turn too.
Jesus.
What about if
That
Healing
part would have
Spirit
killed
w-
Derek.
If Healing Spirit wouldn't have been a thing, okay, I would have saved. I just wanted to see if I would have failed my next one after that.
Oh, the death. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Healing Spirit wasn't a thing, I think
We would have died.
We would have died.
I would have probably died. Yeah.
All of you were important
Actually, yeah, 'cause-
points in the cog.
'cause-
You were all relevant.
because none of you were gonna be able to get to me. I don't think.
Antamila
No,
could have gotten to you, but then she would
Panther
have.
Miller might have been able to, but the dragon was on.
Yeah, she
She
would have
might
used
have
her
went down in the
turn.
process.
Yeah.
She'd have had to disengage, get to me, and then hope to be able to heal me before the dragon got to her.
Yeah. I mean,
But
without
assuming
Fairy Fire,
not-
I would have. Without Fairy Fire, I would have missed half of my shots.
Oh, there it would have went. So, assuming I didn't get put up at all, success, and then third fail. But that's no healing for 3 whole rounds.
I was actually
Which is
surprised that you didn't try to throw the Pokeball at this thing.
Yeah.
That would have been dope.
I
you attune to
honestly
it?
forgot they existed, but Edmund wouldn't know
Don't
enough
you
about
have
the way it
to
works.
attune to it?
It's not a tune. I thought it was. It's not a tune.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. It's the person that throws it has to speak the command word, and
No.
it's good. So, and then that person that threw it can speak
Okay.
the command word again.
So we have things that we can use because we don't have to. It's awesome.
oh yeah.
but without that command word, I could imagine Edmund throwing
Oh,
it,
that's true.
perfectly hitting the dragon right on the head, and off of him, and then really, motherfucker?
I mean, sometimes you fail throwing Pokeballs. That's Pokemon life. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta
Gotta
know
get
how
the
to.
curveball
You have
on
to
it.
press the button first to activate it, and then.
Okay.
So, guys, what are you
So-
doing? What are we
alright.
doing here?
Okay.
So do we want to?
We gotta do some
Well,
looting.
we need to get.
Please
Yeah, we
loot.
need to loot that stuff. Also, do we want to talk to the Flaming Fist about this? People are gonna know that we were here. Do we?
I mean,
So,
want to
if
get
you
ahead of that?
recall, and I'm going to remind you of this, the Flaming Fist was aware that the Temple of Bahamut was planning a strike against the Dragon Cultists. You heard that from
Right.
Homeboy, Zaj. But he didn't know all the details about it.
Yeah. My
Um,
point is that if the Flaming Fist comes here, we don't think we're gonna be. They're not gonna be like, "What are you guys doing?"
I mean,
think,
Like,
there's a bunch of
I-
cultist bodies and
I
dragon
think we'll be in.
corpses.
I think we'll be in the.
yeah, I
clear.
think we'll be fine.
No,
But
I-
we gotta
There,
loot before they.
I know
specifically
dragon-
So that they don't.
so I know dragon parts are
very valuable sometimes.
very valuable.
Yeah, you got about I think
young
it was 2 or
dragons
3 gold for a tooth, right? That you had to spend on Tamila. That was a big old tooth, though.
10 gold. 10 gold has been.
It was not 10 gold.
No, it was. It was 10 gold for a tooth, and I spent 20 for it. I remember because I took it off. I gave her double the amount.
Oh,
It
because
was
you gave
10
it
gold
extra 10.
for
Yeah.
the tooth. Yes.
Okay.
It was a big.
It
It was
was
a big
yeah. That was a gargantuan tooth. That was literally a ancient dragon tooth.
So,
I would like
okay,
to start
so yeah, let's
This
go loot
dragon
these foot lockers.
That's a good idea.
What's up, Alex?
Hey, do you have that guy?
I wanna-
guy's mask? By any chance?
Yeah, we'll straighten that out in a minute. Where are you
Okay,
saying,
good.
Alex?
As long as you have his
You
mask.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
While that's going on, you see Derek just kind of hopping on this dragon and like trying to yank out teeth and any shit that I can get.
And I'll tell him, wait, Derek, we might. Now, I know, I think there is some spells that may require like a dragon skull or some shit, like cleric spells.
I don't know them offhand.
But I'm not sure offhand of which one they are. I don't know if they need their teeth.
Okay, so how does that affect anything? Pretty much I'm saying like, yeah, I'm starting to move towards this as if to scavenge parts.
Do you have appropriate tools, Derek?
Nope.
Like a leatherworking kit? So you're just taking out like a knife
Just
from
my
your bag?
dagger.
Yeah.
I would say like let's get the most value out of this and bring it to somebody that can get all the value we can from this dragon. Maybe make some armor or something out of him as well.
We'll figure
Okay.
something out.
Well,
What do you
we might-
suggest? How do we move this thing?
Let's go buy a cart from one of these vendors. We give him some gold for it, and we put these dragons on them, and we bring them to somebody.
Not a bad idea.
Perhaps somebody that knows about dragons.
Definitely
Can-
possible.
Can we do all of that?
Yeah, but
in the
is
time that
that-
the flaming fist is.
It's up to you guys how you want to handle this. You would know that to give you a realistic idea. Dragon scales could probably be used for crafting armor. It would probably not be an overnight thing.
Right.
And you might not have any time concerns, but there might be time concerns, so please
But
keep that in mind.
But we might just want to take get somebody to take the scales off. So maybe if we don't do the armor right now, right here, we can bring it somewhere else.
Okay.
I mean,
Put it
worst
Let's
case.
loot the footlockers.
Yep. Edmund already went
Yeah.
over there.
Alright, good job. Alright, let's start with that loot.
Yep.
Derek, do you still want to try to do it yourself?
I guess I just don't want anybody coming up being like flaming fists. Oh shit! Look, and then claim I'm trying to sit on our prize. It's like, yeah, no, we fucking did this.
I mean,
You're
we
not-
just killed a dragon.
Yeah, this
If-
kid has been
I don't think
watching
they're
as
gonna-
well.
I don't think they're gonna
Uh,
want to fuck with us.
It's not that they're gonna fuck with us. It's what's
This is
for
now
them
the
to be
property of
like,
the
oh,
flaming
this was flaming fist. We're just going to take it from here. We're going to dispose of everything.
Yeah, that crap.
Although I guess they
that's
also
not how
can't do it quickly.
Yeah, that's not how Satch would do it. I don't.
Saj is a definitely good, upstanding guy that gutted
Sorry.
the person right in front of you.
I mean,
Speaking this aloud, I'm realizing, well, even if they try to be able to do it quickly, so I'll just go walk in with everybody else.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you didn't want to, because I don't want other people to tell you. You know, if your character wants to rip out souvenirs, feel free. Do you. Alright.
yeah. I mean, I would say
You
don't
can
do
get
it. But if you
matching
do
dragon
it,
teeth necklace.
I'm not gonna force
Sweet.
you not to do it.
Edmund.
Yeah.
So you're searching this footlocker specifically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starting out.
You're gonna use the key on it?
Yep.
And you're definitely not investigating it for tracks, so go ahead and open it up for me. And I'm going to need you to give me a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. I'm fucking with you. You open the chest. Inside, you find robes. You find a piece of paper. And you find a strange stone. It has some sort of glyph or something on it. The note has text on it that you cannot read.
Okay, so I would I'll toss the robes in the bag of holding, and as I walk away from the footlocker, I will hand the paper to Anthony and say, "Hey, can you read this?" And I'll toss the rock to Derek and go, "Hey, do you know what this is?" And I'll move on to the next footlocker.
Alright, looking amongst the footlockers, you find a combined total of 237 gold pieces amongst all of them.
207, you said?
237. Additionally,
Sorry,
Holy crap, 237?
237.
I got it. I got it the second time. I was just apologizing.
Okay.
You cut off a little bit.
Do I need to reconnect?
No, you're fine.
Okay, cool. The so you handed the note to Antamila and the stone to Derek?
I know he's good at arcana things. I know if it's in a language I can't read, and the dragon culture is probably the dragon language, which I think either Anthony Miller knows or knows people who use it.
Yeah, Antamila, you could read the note.
What does the note say?
I will send it to you on Facebook.
Of course.
You could share if you want. I don't think it's anything that you couldn't share, but here it is. Okay. You have a rock with a strange carving on it. Derek, if you would like to, you can make an Arcana check to see if you can figure out anything about it.
You got it.
Okay, yeah. So, you don't know exactly what it is. You could probably figure it out over a rest. But you're confident you know what the general idea of what it does. The stone seems to be made out of rough opal. And you can't read the insignia on it. It seems to be in a language you don't understand. But you're pretty confident that this is a rune. And you know that runes can enhance equipment.
Okay.
You could probably figure it out over a short rest, but you know that once a rune is used, it is no longer functional. And sometimes runes even have an effect if you don't use them on equipment. Like just holding on to a rune might give a benefit to you.
Okay. Cool. With that knowledge, I am actually not going to tell the. I'm just going to say, I'm not sure. Some kind of rock. I'll just hold on to it for now.
Okay.
It doesn't look like my stun of good luck, right?
You can't. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh.
But if you did, it doesn't.
Yeah, I would have went out of my way to hide giving it to him. I literally tossed it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like your stone. And that is what you had found.
What about on these people?
Their gear, they all are wielding. So there are a total of 6 dragon cultists. Each of them had scimitars. 2 cultist leaders, each which had daggers. Aside from that, they're all wearing robes. The head cultist has already been looted, and he has a sort of makeshift scale armor, which seems to be made out of dragon scales. It's pretty ruined. And a flail, but that's it. Oh, the quote unquote good guys. They all have holy symbols of Bahamut. They don't have armor. They're also wearing robes. And you've already looted the scimitars from the poor corpse of the Dragonborn fighter.
And that was all he had? Just a scimitar?
Yep. You guys
Can I
just
get
got
one
like
of those?
100 magic items. You guys need to chill.
Yeah.
That's all they had? Get out of here. You guys literally just got...
Sure he's not holding the fang, is what I was implying.
Oh no, he doesn't have. He doesn't
all
have
the
fang
way
on.
down.
So thinking through this, if you don't mind, I think Derek would definitely, not this white dragon, he can go to the other and try to pry a tooth or a claw or something.
Yeah. You won't have any problems ripping off a tooth or a claw. Scaling can be a little bit intricate. So if you're just trying to like hack off one, you don't have to make a check for that. You could absolutely do that.
Okay. Would I be able to get like one of each?
Yeah, you can
With no
have...
problem?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Cool.
Um, I would ask Antamila if I could have one of those,
One of the balls?
one of the scimitar.
Ah,
They seem to be versatile weapons.
they do seem to be very versatile. Yes, yes, indeed. Let's find out what they do. So I'll give him the one that wasn't thrumming, which I might end up giving him the one that was thrumming later on, but I need to find out what it
They
does.
look very identical, by the way.
Oh, good. Scimitar.
And you guys know you can do short rest stuff, 5 detect magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you do have an item that's magical, you can determine the properties of one magical item over a short rest.
Yeah, assuming it's not something weird. Like there was one area had trouble. The
Yep.
pipes, pan pipes or something. They're obviously special cases.
Yeah, you effectively, to determine the properties of a magical item, you basically are interacting with it. So you like to use the item mundane, like, swinging around the sword, hitting it against rocks or other things. It's
Right.
pretty much you're playing with it to try to figure out the properties. If there's something that requires skill to use, or something that has hidden properties, you might not know those. But yeah, there's ways that you could do it with these. You won't have any problems.
How should I add it to my equipment?
Just put
I just
unidentified
throw it in your
scimitar.
notes for now.
Yeah, just put it in your notes.
Throw it in your other possessions or something for now.
Okay.
I threw the gold amounts in the Roll20 chat. By the way, you guys can each add 47 sheets.
Did you get the note, Antamila?
I did.
Cool.
Yeah, Antamila should have the note. Also, she had asked about it. I will hand her dragon mask.
I stored.
So let me delete that out of the bag of holding. The rest of the stuff later. For now, I'm going to hang on to the other one. And yeah. Should we go greet the Flaming Fist as they arrive so we can explain what happened here?
I just have one quick question for Donald.
Yep.
I know making the armor from scratch might take a while, but would repairing the armor that the guy was wearing with some of the scales from this dragon?
So the way it
Pretty
works
fast.
is generally if you have the materials, it's based on the gold cost of the item in regards to how much labor can be done per day. So depending on the cost of the item in question, it could be very easy to repair or very difficult to repair.
But in general, it'll be faster than scratch.
Yeah, then if they had to, I mean, no, having the supplies is what makes it possible, I suppose. So, like, if you didn't have dragon scales to repair armor that was made of dragon scales, you're not going to be able to do much, right? Like, it's just going to not have dragon scales in that area. Might not be effective.
No, I mean, like, it'll be faster than making a brand new.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'll also take the dragon scale
Yeah.
damaged dragon scale.
Okay. Cool.
What kind of is it?
It's scale now.
Scale damage. Oh, that might wear that. Mechanical thing, is that medium?
Scale mail is medium armor. And you have disadvantage on stealth rolls while wearing it.
Oh, never mind.
It lets you
No.
have, in general, it's 14 plus dex modifier up to a max of 2.
No, so it's for some of the leather.
Yeah, if you're heavily dexed, then yeah, pretty much.
Oh, never mind. Somebody else wants.
Maybe they don't. It's possible. All right.
We can still.
The only other thing I do is pull out my pearl and speak some sweet nothings to it to regain a spell slot.
Got it.
Just
Oh, precious pearl, give me the power to cast magic's moon.
Basically.
All right. So the Flaming Fists are getting closer. You guys have been looting this place. And they arrive. What's going on here?
Oh, what isn't going on in this city? Yeah. So we were on our way to the Church of Bahamut over there, and stumbled across some.
As the word Bahamut leaves your lips, from the south, the head priest of the Temple of Bahamut approaches.
Huh. How about that?
It's all right. They were helping with the raid against the cultists. And the guard kind of looks at him. And kind of looks at the wreckage to the southwest. And the obvious giant dragon corpses on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have to report this to the captain. Don't leave the city. And one or two... Oh, good.
What's the name of the other person above Zodge?
Commander Porter.
Yeah, I guess I would just I would just say to Porter.
I just said the... He just starts to turn around and leave.
That's fine.
Okay.
Two guards stay behind.
Okay. What's happening here? Do you need help cleaning up?
Who are you asking that to?
I was trying to say to the guard I was leaving, but I guess just
Yeah,
one of the Flaming Fist guards.
The one of the guards that's staying behind says he's probably going to report the situation to Azaj to determine the best course of action.
Okay. He said don't leave the city. Are we free to go though?
Yes. And then the head of the temple kind of walks up and says, "We should talk privately."
My spirit kind of looks at Hulk.
It does.
Da 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 da. God, I want to see a big.
Sure, all of us, or oh my god,
That's so terrifying.
That is.
It's
I would attempt to. I'll tell the party we should probably try to buy a cart off of one of these vendors.
Any of the
there's probably
vendors
not
that
any
aren't
in the
here?
direct vicinity.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
everyone
they'll
kind
come,
of vacated the area after hearing the
somebody will
loud
come
roar of
back.
dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, how long do you want to wait?
I mean,
So-
we can
Mhm.
go ahead, Alex.
That's what I was trying to ask. Do you guys go take care of this and then talk east, or maybe a couple of you? I know Anthony, you seem to be close. Want to talk with him while we try to find a cart? How do we want to do?
I would imagine we want to bring the dragon bodies to the dragon.
Okay.
Anyway.
They're pretty heavy.
Yeah,
You're gonna
Well, yeah,
definitely need a
yeah.
cart.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's gonna be a people-drawn cart too. The struggle is there's no animals that are large in Baldur's Gate. Gotta mention this in the
I
past.
have a phantom steed.
Yeah,
I could conjure.
just yep, you do.
I like that plan. Let's try to find a cart and get over to the temple.
Yeah, so finding a cart is not difficult if you go searching for one in... you've been in the city for such a long time. You know where to find stuff like that. A cart does cost 15 gold, though.
Or do it out of the party fund.
Sure.
Think it's a good investment.
Cool.
Indeed.
I will mark it off.
Cool.
We can bring it with us outside the city once we leave, anyways.
That's true. It is your cart.
Mm,
So you have a cart. You want to load up dragon corpses onto the cart?
Yeah.
You do that. It requires a lot of effort from everyone's going to need to participate. They're very.
I was going to say, is it like a hand card?
No. This is
Rickshaw card or whatever?
Yeah, like, so imagine you would normally be able to have like hitch horses to this. Like you're needing something big.
But we don't have horses, so.
Correct, you're people horses.
We have Edmund.
No, we have a phantom steed.
Well, if we don't have to use it, Edmund needs to, he needs to train.
Doesn't Trisha need to train? No.
True. Poor Trisha.
But we'd have
Trisha
to
would have died if she came here.
Oh, she was dead if she came.
She would have been in that breath weapon, and she would have died immediately, even on outright slain.
Yep.
Cool.
Butterfly effect, though. Maybe the rolls wouldn't have recharged as much with Trisha.
Maybe.
There.
Doubtful. It would have recharged twice as fast.
All right.
Do we make it to the temple?
Yeah, you're not going to have any problems. You're dragging around dragon corpses in a cart. Nobody messes with you. I mean...
So, we're dragging around then?
A random townsfolk attacks you. After he just said no problem.
The child with his mother that had died just watches you leave.
Blames you for her death. He
He's
didn't save her!
I mean, that child's a doppelganger anyways.
He's very traumatized, probably. He might be a future villain.
Or ally.
Yeah, possibly. So you make it to the temple.
We're taking the white dragon?
Both.
I assumed you were taking both.
Man.
No, both, man.
Shit.
Why waste a good dragon?
Yeah, it's gonna take some heavy lifting. These things are very big. Well, they're large, specifically. But, you could easily drag it with the tools of humanity. And yeah, you make it to the temple just fine. You get inside. And the priest kind of slumps down in a pew and says, I'm thankful you showed up. I'm sorry that things turned out the way they did. Our men had we had a spy watching the establishment to make sure that they didn't leave or change their operation or any unexpected surprises before the raid. And they told us that they were starting to activate the teleportation circle. And so we sent our men as quickly as we could to try to deal with the situation before whatever they were planning. And from the looks of things, it seems like they were a little too late. But at least you were able to salvage things. It looks like you've killed them all. And he kind of ushers to another priest in the room and he says, please make arrangements to make sure our men get proper burials. And he nods and he goes to do that. And the priest looks towards Antamila and he says, I know you brought this here and it's probably not much of a reward, but I've managed to repair this weapon and repurpose it. And he kind of presents you the dagger that you gave him, and it's whole. He says this should be very effective against the followers of that bitch. And he kind of looks outside towards the wagons with the dragon corpses in it. And you could tell he'd spit on the ground if it wasn't inside of a holy place. And pretty much you are told the properties of this weapon. And it is... I'll link to everybody. It is a dragon tooth dagger. And it has been repurposed from its original purpose, which instead was used specifically for killing and harming followers of, or enemies of the Cult of the Dragon. It has been repurposed to specifically harm followers of Tiamat. it is made of. He determined that the base tooth of the weapon was a black dragon, and informs you that it's a magical weapon that will deal acid damage to enemies that it hits, and it's stronger against followers of Tiamat. And so you have that.
I thank him.
Nice.
I also ask him if he's ever heard of the name Arkin.
Arkin. Archon?
Archon, yes.
You see him kind of shudder, and he says, "That is the. How did you come by that name?"
So I show him the letter, and I translate. Well, he can probably
He reads it just fine.
He can totally read it.
He says, "I see." He says, "Well, Archon is the champion of Tiamat." He wouldn't say Tiamat though. He would say the bitch or something along those lines. I don't know where he is, but it sounds like he was working with the cultists here. I guess for treasure of some sort?
Yeah, there's also that little line there about what we talked about that might involve me, just a teeny tiny bit there.
Yeah. I've never heard of that before, but it seems they're aware of your presence here. But the good news is it sounds like you won't have to worry about them much anymore. I'm confident that the person you killed was the leader of the cult. Here in Baldur's Gate, at least.
But that wasn't Arkin.
Based on this letter, I would highly doubt it. And based on the fact that you were able to kill him, champions of the gods are not to be trifled with.
Great. So I
They're
just
very
have to worry
strong.
about some strange Tiamat cultist. Strange bitch worshipping cultist chasing me down across wherever. Awesome.
Do any of you know that name, by the way, out of character?
What name?
Archon?
Arkin? No.
Archon.
Some of you should. I'm not going to say who, but some of you should know that name. Okay, cool. Good to know. And he says, and the priest says, "We will make sure that they get proper burial, but I think a good thing has been done today. Many sacrifices were made, but Bahamut he honors those that sacrifice themselves for the greater good. The city will be safe. I can't imagine what would have happened if that circle was allowed to remain."
Oh, we'd be overrun with dragons.
That's probably the case. There was maybe one dragon of each color large that was ready to go through that portal. That was me out of character. That was, yeah.
Yep.
That was going to be a lot of large dragons. It would have been a pretty bad day.
Party what?
City wipe. I don't know if the city. I don't know if the city has defenses with
the city in about like an hour. With it being a mile.
One breath weapon is actually the whole city. He says, "So what do you intend next? Is there anything else I could help you with in your journey?"
Well, I need to find out more about this person, I guess.
I don't know if you'll find much about him. We've only heard about it from similar situations as this, where his name has shown up in letters. The cult of the dragon is vast. What?
That seems a bit ominous that someone of such dire import is aware of my presence. I should probably, find out more about them somewhere.
I agree.
Just gonna be a little worried for now.
You seem capable, though. I have confidence that Bahamut will lead you to victory. Especially if you plan to cross the cult.
I'll see if Bahamut can give me a couple of breath weapon protections. That would be great.
Well, I can say that one thing that we have done in the past is we have used the scales of enemy dragons to forge protective armor. Armor of resistance can be made from the scales of a dragon, fashioned into scale armor. The red would give you resistance to fire. The white would give you resistance to cold. It could certainly be helpful. It would take a skilled artisan to put it together, and probably lots of time, though.
Hmm.
I think.
Well, do you know of a skilled artisan?
I don't know of someone that works with dragon scale in the city.
I figured.
Why did you figure that?
Know somebody that can harvest components?
If any leather worker should be able to descale.
I think I know someone who can help us harvest the components.
That's terrifying because I don't know that person.
I don't.
I'm assuming he's talking about the lady that had a dragon tooth personally.
Yep.
Oh yeah, she actually would be.
Yeah, because clearly she harvested her.
It would take her a little bit of time to properly gut up a couple of dragons. She's a wee lass, but she could definitely do it if you asked her. But he doesn't know who she is. But okay, well, go with the blessing of Bahamut, and I wish you well on your journey. He does standard Bahamut blessing finger situation. And all of you, if you don't already have it, will gain inspiration.
Boo-doo-doo-doo.
You gain
Oh,
inspiration.
I wish this thing was a bit more first
I
time.
was showing us having it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't have it.
Well,
I must
now
have
you
accidentally
do.
clicked it when I was trying to heal myself.
You got the inspiration.
I was like, if you didn't have it,
Well, this just means I'm definitely going to be doing next week's recap, because you guys don't do it unless you get inspiration. Scumbags.
Wait,
Just-
what?
it just
So we
means,
just don't have it unless we.
Which
oh,
means I need
okay.
to make a social check tonight and use.
Yeah. I still haven't used my inspiration yet. I'm doing today's recap. It wasn't really needed. Okay, so...
Just stack them all week after week and use them.
you can't be
That's fine.
stacking it.
No, I only get one inspiration. Get out of here, you. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? You're pretty banged up a little. You have a bunch of loot.
Yep.
You've been told not to leave the city.
Twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Different circumstances.
Flodge told
but-
us. Yeah, Flodge told us originally, and now again.
So I guess in general, what do we want to do with the dragon?
Well, we
Do
can't.
we want to keep
carry
any of the
a
components,
whole-
or do we want to just sell them? Because if we want to just sell them, can we just sell the dragon carcasses?
Ooh.
Yeah, sure.
I do
You
want to
could-
use. Well, I don't think there's any way to actually make a dragon scale quickly enough. So yeah, we can sell it. That makes sense.
Maybe
Use it.
chop one of the heads off and keep a skull. In case.
I mean,
Kinda cool.
You remember that there was a dragon
cool
head
stuff.
mounted in the Elf Song Tavern.
Oh, we could probably sell the dragon skulls to them. They'd love that. Oh, and that crazy magic shop owner, he probably would love these ingredients. It's a huge discount on things.
Oh
maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
might love that.
I'm Googling how much this should be worth, because this is the weirdest question I've ever had.
What, to sell an entire dragon? If you leave an adventure party with a dragon body, they're gonna do stuff to the body.
Okay.
If I take the wings and put them, can I attach them to my?
What?
Just have wings coming out of.
I'm just gonna give you guys a low gold cost. All right, you
Start-
can do
start
whatever
jumping
you
around.
want, Eldrin. If you want to cut off this thing's wings and be Dragon Man, you do you. I am absolutely not
Dragon
gonna say.
Man.
I'm not gonna say they do anything useful.
Well, Derek
but
wanted teeth, or did?
Oh no, I don't want them to do any. I don't want them to hurt my stealth or whatever.
Wait,
If they
what?
hurt my stealth, then I can't.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't-
it's scale
yeah.
armor. Yeah, it's going to, unless you have medium armor mastery as a feat, which removes that penalty.
No, like I don't want armor. I just want the.
I mean, you could have wings.
but I don't want them to hurt my stealth.
I mean, what are you gonna do with the wings, though? Are you trying to like
I just
fasten
wanna-
them?
Yeah.
Like cosmetics.
So large dragon wings.
Well, it's a medium.
No, they're large.
Oh, they are large.
Yeah, they're big.
Ooh,
They're young. That's what it was.
Yeah, they're
that'll be
definitely
a little
big
hard
though.
to
They're big,
fasten those on. That'd be kind of cool though.
right?
I'm gonna say that
Yeah.
you could certainly try. I will not say the effects of trying to attach a large creature's body parts to your existing armor, how that might work out, but you could certainly try it.
I need to be stealthy. It's okay.
I don't know if it's a
Make
stealth
it
issue.
like-
Fasten them on, fold it on you like a cape, like how gargoyles used to fold their
I
wings.
think it's
over
more
their-
of a strength
Yeah,
8
that'd be
issue.
Oh,
Oh,
it'd be heavy.
got it.
Are they too heavy?
Yeah, they're huge, dude. I mean, well, they're not
Dragon
huge, they're large, but yeah.
I don't know.
They give flight to an entire winged giant dragon, so yeah.
You could
Wings are
probably
usually-
make a cloak from the wing membrane though.
You could certainly try to find someone for that, I guess. That's a weird
already have-
cape.
I already have a cloak.
Edmund votes that we just sell them. Maybe we each keep a tooth for a memento, but I'm down for just selling them and getting whatever.
Okay.
I said we keep a skull as well, just as a trophy.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said we keep a skull too.
You want to keep a dragon skull.
Not opposed, but
So you're going to carve all the flesh
Pretty big
off the
trophy.
skull, remove the innards, and carry it around in your bag of holding. It's a large...
Innards. Good idea. We should eat its heart.
Can its power?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, totally in character. My father once said, "If you eat
How
a
big-
dragon's heart, you gain
How big
its
is the
power."
head?
I mean, it's big enough to belong to a large... It's pretty big.
I don't know. It's hard to.
Like a large creature, like, so think twice the size of a horse's head. Because you normally think of a horse is classified as a large creature,
Right.
but it only, in my brain, I only make it take up 2 of the 4 squares. So twice the size of a horse's head.
It's pretty cool. If we had a home,
Oh yeah,
Like
you
a
guys
home
need a base.
base.
That's the classic D&D need.
if we had a
Everybody
home,
needs a base.
We do technically have.
we need a place to keep our trophy.
If you guys want to invest in real estate, I'm not opposed.
No, we won't be in this place for too long anymore.
Fuck Baldur's Gate.
You know that there's a vacancy in a recently emptied cultist housing.
Yeah. Just take over that.
It has a lot of beds.
All right. Like, it's fine. We can just keep a couple tooth each or something.
Well, Thirstwell's probably still in that house, right?
I was talking about the ones you just wiped out. Like right now.
those- Oh, got it. Yeah, those are too small. Nah, not worth
We
it.
need a luxurious mansion.
Exactly.
Actually, I would like to take a bunch of tooth, and then I can, when I'm making my arrows, I like to fashion.
Dragon tooth arrows.
You have like Fletcher's, like the gear to make your own arrows.
Wood carvers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let that work for Dragon Teeth somehow. Sure. That's fine.
Awesome.
Okay, so you harvest a couple of pieces because you guys like to do that sort of thing.
Oh, I needed to make one. Well, I don't know if it matters now because of the letter. Yeah, too late. It's fine. I was gonna chop off the other guy's head.
What other guy's head?
The main cultist.
cultist, the lead cultist,
Oh, yeah, he's...
to add to our bag of heads.
Jesus, this party, dude. What am I
Still
playing
have
with right
Amric's
now?
Now
heads
we really
and
need to
Lady
keep the
Van
dragon
Dapper's
skull.
head.
Actually, we haven't asked the heads anything, have we?
We have
Nope.
now.
We need to interrogate the heads at some point.
We do. and
What
we-
mysteries are unknown at this point?
I don't know. But
I don't even know what we need them for anymore. I forgot. Okay. So what are we doing? Dropping these off somewhere we can. To the
Yeah, like just sell
lady
them
in
somewhere.
Illinois,
Just-
maybe.
You'll be offered 100 gold for each corpse.
See?
Oh my god.
100 gold? A
Uh,
100 gold for
That
each
is the
one?
biggest buyer that you could find, and if you haggle more, let me know
No,
if you
no,
want to try to haggle
no.
that.
No, don't haggle more. Don't haggle more.
That was a challenge from the DM. Come at me, bro.
Wait, if we're selling it to the magic shop guy, Does he need any dragon parts?
Oh yeah.
He's not interested in them.
Really?
Magic shop guy. But you could
Oh.
easily find like an armor smith that's willing to take that on. Like that's some good gear making stuff right there.
That does make sense. Not the dragon bone, not the dragon.
I just
scale.
Hey,
take 200 gold and move with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anthamila, your spell, the scrying thing. Didn't you need like there were a couple components? Can the dragon help with any of those, or did you already get it? Pretty much, I'm asking because there was like the pointy horn or then something. That's what I'm trying to.
Pop off the dragon horns. I'm going to keep this and use this for the spell. Good idea.
The
Wait, what
horn.
are you asking or saying?
I'm taking one of the dragon's horns.
Do these have horns?
Kind of
Well,
look
it
like
needs to be a
it.
jewel horn anyway.
Yeah, red dragons definitely have horns. See white dragons.
So yeah, you take a horn, and then next time we get some, jewel it up.
Jam one in there, have it be jeweled, and there we go. Bing, bang, boom.
White ones don't seem to have
Good
horns.
call.
But the red one definitely does. Yeah. The intention is to be using a, actual horn. But, like, as in, like, a listening device sort of thing. It's like you're listening through it. But
Well, then my own
that's
horns
fu-
wouldn't have worked anyway.
no, I was going to let it do it due to rule of cool, Maurice. You know this already.
But you should still let it happen.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
we're past this. But that's fine. Because you could hollow out a dragon horn. That'll absolutely work. Yeah. Alright, what else do we want to do?
So 200 gold for that.
Yep.
So let me write that down. Everybody gets another 40,
Nice.
Nice.
Very, very lovely.
including the party treasury.
Awesome.
I'll give you the total for the party treasury.
So I mean that was kind of what we're gonna do today. We should probably go back and check on the
Krieg and Rayon, Trisha.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's actually a great idea.
Okay.
I like it.
Can't leave those people alone too long.
So, you're returning to Low Lantern.
yes.
When you get to Low Lantern, let me move you all back to the map.
And it was today that we were supposed to talk to
Yes.
Yep.
Roger.
And speaking of which, when you approach the boat from the docks, there are two visible flaming fists people on the top deck of the ship.
Oh, that's problematic.
Just play it cool.
Alright, so you guys are still going on the ship?
Yeah.
Cool. So when you approach, they say, Commander Porter is downstairs waiting for you.
Play it cool. Play it cool.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you for letting us know.
He nods, and as you enter, they follow you.
Taking a quick look before we go down. Does it seem to be like more people around, or is it just
It seems to be Low Lantern's back open for business at this point. It's really early, so it's not very busy. There's like one or two regulars at the bar, but otherwise Low Lantern's pretty empty.
Okay.
Yep. And when you make it back down to your room, you see, what's her name? Jesus, I'm horrible.
real?
The Rayon
Trisha. Laurel was at the bar. She's drinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Trisha says, I tried to stop them from going in, but she insisted. I'm glad to see you're all okay.
We're a little worse for wear. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Low
That's
to the
probably
hole.
There's a woman, the woman that Zaj had mentioned, Commander Porter. She's in the room, and I think she has a lot of questions. I I didn't want to answer anything without you here, so I told them that it's better to wait for you.
That's good. First, our other.
You're pulling a classic Kenny cutout at this point, I think.
No, I said where are our other guests?
Everyone's in the room with Porter. I've been waiting for you to get here.
Great.
Let's go into the room.
Go in there.
All right. So, in this room, you see Commander Porter. Who you presume is Commander Porter. She's a tall, well-built woman in full plate armor. She kind of carries herself with authority. She's a little bit on the older side, and she's looking at Krieg, and
Yeah, there's Krieg, Rhea, and Phallus.
yes. And Phallistar, like, as you're walking in, you see Phallistar, like, kind of try to say things to her, to kind of explain the situation. And like, as you walk in, she says, "I'd rather hear it from them." And she kind of turns and looks towards you and says, "Oh, that's appropriate timing." And she asks, "What happened? Why is Thavius Krieg here? I had to resist leaving with him until I heard from you. What is going on here?"
You know, I'm not particularly sure why Thavius Krieg is here in Baldur's Gate as well.
Um.
I'm gonna relog
I mean-
in Discord real quick. You guys keep cutting out in and out.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. Cool.
Just
Must
move
be
over a
the
second.
Discord.
The red shirt prophecy almost came true, by the way.
Almost.
The red shirt prophecy.
Um.
Alright.
I mean,
Uh,
Lion hasn't gotten as much of anywhere good, so I would just say tell the whole.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she says, I've heard from Zodge, and I've heard his report. But Zodge can be a bit incompetent at times. I came all the way back from Chult because I heard things were going to shit here in Baldur's Gate. Lord Ravengard is gone, and I hear about cultists overrunning things. So I've come back here to take charge of the city, and I just need to make sure that everything's taken care of. I don't even necessarily need to know the details. She kind of looks at all of you and says, "Is there any further threat to Baldur's Gate from cultists?"
Well, we think we wiped out all the dragon cultists at the
The
moment.
Tiamat-
Yeah,
Tiamats
we
are-
can't really answer that for sure. I mean,
The Tiamats are
so
gone.
you've got a lot less at any rate.
The
A
Van
lot
Thampors, the Hunes, however, escaped, so they could be causing trouble.
We've sent men to look at the Hune residence, and it seems to be vacated. There was.
So they didn't
It
return.
looks like there were signs of a fire, but it did not burn the house down, fortunately. We are searching for evidence amongst her belongings, and we expect if your story checks out, there has to be coordination. We'll find something.
There'll probably be something.
Have you gone into the sewers below the Van Thamper estate yet? The villa.
And
Not
she
you
ca-
personally, but
She says, we've sent men to the Van Thamper Villa, and with testimony from yourselves and from Thirstwell, child of one of the former Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. And it seems to check out. There's a lot of dead cultists. I was surprised to find Lady Van Thamper down there, but I can't really think of another story that fits, so I think you're being honest with me about that. Do you know why? What their motive was? What did they worship? What were they trying to do? Do you know?
Well, we know it had something to do with a shield, I think.
Well, I mean, they had a statue of Serial, was it?
Zario
Sorry.
with a Z.
So,
But-
devil cultists of some
Yeah.
sort. Hmm.
Yeah, they were definitely working with fiends.
They were the same ones.
There were
that the
devils,
bat-
right?
Yeah,
Definitely devils.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were
And-
devils.
at the House too.
I was going to say, because don't we know, like, the Van Thampors were associated with the Dead Three, right? Did we specifically know, like, which one, or just the kind of all of them?
I don't know if we do know that. Amric was, or they were dealing with that group of cultists, but I don't know if they were necessarily. Were they a separate? Do we know that, Donald? Were they a completely separate cultist group? Like there's the Hidden Lord cultists, which are Humes, right?
Yeah.
And then there were the Dead Three, and I know that whatever his name was, the brother that got killed, the guy with the big giant club that we found the dead body of under the bathhouse, he was going down there to fight them. So assumedly they're not part of that cult group, right?
Well,
they were working in
I'm
tandem with
not going to correct you on any of this, but
Not to fight.
it wasn't. It's not exactly like you are saying.
Gotcha.
But you know that the Dead Three are different than devils. The Dead
Right.
Three are gods like Balbane and I forgot the last one. Balbane and another god. But devils aren't gods. So there might be something there. You know the Van Thampers were obviously working with these folks, but obviously what was under the Van Thamper villa was very different than what was under the bathhouse.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not at the end, but yeah.
So I mean, to that point, I would say, like, I mean, at this point, we have no other leads other than the Hume, as far as any other cult activity.
And
They are
the
shady.
old lady who got away at the
Mm.
bathhouse.
Oh,
I don't know
fuck.
what she was about.
I forgot about her.
Yeah.
She's
That's one.
technically most likely from the Dead Three. So you have her. We can give you a description of her. I'm assuming we won't know because they were wearing masks, but one of the dragon cultists, the cultists of Tiamat, did get away at the bathhouse as well. But we just killed a whole lot of those guys, so
And a dragon.
likely that person
I've
died.
just recently received reports of this. We're sending men to clean up that mess. Sounds like you've done a good service. I don't know what Zaj was all worked up about. I trust that Zaj did adequately reward you.
For what?
He
Not
did.
for dragons. We
He did for
just
the
did that.
bathhouse.
Yeah, for the bathhouse, he most certainly did.
Not for anything else.
Yeah, the Van Thampors. No. But I assume that was due to the nature of the relationship with the Flaming Fist with the noble houses.
That makes sense. Okay. Well, what are your intentions next? What do you plan to do? Sounds like you've caused a whole bunch of trouble, but fortunately it's been for the greater good, it sounds like. But what are you planning next? This man won't tell me anything straight. Every answer he gives me is she kind of looks over at Fallister, who just kind of shrugs and smiles at you all.
I'd say we have friends outside the city that might be able to provide more insight as to what happened to Krieg here.
Yeah, this.
We'd like to take Krieg with us.
Oh, he's certainly going to be a prisoner of Baldur's Gate, as well as this one. And she kind of looks over at Rhea. We have reason to suspect that their people took Older Ravengard as hostage.
I'm not sure if that's true. But
We're also not
evidence do
sure
you
if
have
it's
to
not.
that?
Lord Older Ravengard left the city, and about the same time as the city disappeared was when we would have expected Older to arrive at the city. It can't be a coincidence, especially with Krieg here, in safety, away from wherever the city was. He
I
must
would
be
agree that
tried,
it's fishy.
interrogated, and brought to justice.
I would only ask for him to kept alive while we investigate.
We have ways
That
of
is-
making people talk.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
we've
was
seen
actually going
this.
to ask. I've seen Zodge's methods, and I have something a little less fatal.
Final.
And I would explain to her that I can cast the spell Zone of Truth if none of your men or those under your service can.
That's adorable.
Right now, I'm a little.
She kind of
right
like
now I'm
smiles
okay.
warmly at you, and she says, "No, we have ways. I could simply run him through. We could speak with his corpse. We could bring
Yeah,
him back
but-
to life. We could do it again. He will
Well-
talk one way or another.
We might have somebody that may already know.
Yeah.
Maybe
What do you mean?
Lady Van Tamper, since she was harboring him, might know this story.
That's not untrue, and
Oh, She kind of has like a disgusted look on her face. She says, "Very practical, though. This may be of use to us."
We
Okay.
learned it from Saj.
Yeah,
I'm glad that he could be an inspiration to you. That
there's a
ambitious.
time and a place for it, though.
He's too ambitious. But it worked out well, it seems. I might have to commend him for this. I would have never expected a paladin of Helm to be working with folks that carry heads in bags, but who am I to judge? She gives you a pat on the shoulder, says, "Good job."
They've taught me a lot about the greater good and making
I
sure.
did all the decapitating here.
That's true. Yes, that's very. That we'll make that very clear. But
She kind of looks at you, and she kind of looks for a holy symbol, and I don't even know what that is. But Helm,
sometimes you gotta skirt the edge to get the most good done.
fair enough. Well, it certainly worked. Well, how about this? We'll hold Krieg in custody. We will take this head, and we will learn what secrets we can from it. I wish that we would have had the whole body. We probably could have resurrected her. They were wondering where her head was, so that explains things, I suppose. We thought it was cultist activity or devil activity. We thought a devil ate her head off.
Awesome. Disconnecting, reconnecting.
Not unreasonable.
Okay. So, now what about this one? And she kind of looks over at Rhea, who's just kind of like sitting with her head sunken. She kind of reminds you of Krieg now. Like before she was coming a lot to Krieg's defense, but now she's kind of like, I don't know, she seems in rough shape.
I think she is true and true. A bit idiotic, but her heart's in the right place.
What should we do with her? Do you think that she would be involved with a conspiracy?
I don't think so at all.
She seemed to be as surprised as we were to find current.
She actually was so adamant about trying to take on the cultists that against our
Better judgment.
against better judgment, she actually went by herself and got herself captured, and we had to
All right.
liberate her along with others.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage. Whoever you want can lead the persuasion check for determining the fate of Rhea.
I think it's me that has the highest. Maybe
You or
David?
Derek?
Yeah, I got a +4. What'd you got?
+5
All right.
Get
You
wrecked.
take it away.
with advantage. That's a 20.
Yeah,
Nice.
she says, well, I think that, Krieg is known for being the ruler of El Terrell. I don't think an underling is going to know more than him. If she is true, like you said, and helped with the cultists, I don't see a reason I can't let her go freely. Rhea is unreacting. Trisha kind of gives like a fist bump, like, yeah. And she says, okay, well, as long as I could take Krieg, what I can offer you, because it doesn't sound like you may have been adequately compensated, is for getting the hell out of my city, I will provide you a wagon, 2 horses, and 10 days of travel rations each. So you could go wherever you please, as long as it's away from here. You were very helpful, but I don't want people to start to think that the Flaming Fist can't do their job. Sound good?
Reasonable.
Yeah.
The horses aren't in the city, but if you exit the Basilisk Gate, we could easily equip you with them. That's the way out, anyway. I don't know where you're intending to go or what you're intending to do, but...
I'm fine with taking that offer. I look to the others like, thumbs up.
Fine with me.
I'm ready to get out of here.
Okay. So...
Yeah, no offense, I really, really hate your city.
I would leave her.
There's been nothing but cultists and devils every step I take, it seems like.
I would say to her, I'm sure your intent is well-meaning. Your interrogation is tried and true. Please just consider, if you find Thavius Krieg guilty of anything, just keep in mind, correlation does not necessarily mean causation.
If he's
That's it.
Okay, fair.
I mean, I would ask if we can leave the day after and get word of as to what information to get out of the lady.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. We probably want to rest anyway before we set out.
She'll agree. She says, but you must agree to leave next day. I don't want you to stay.
We will
Yeah,
leave next day.
Once we
It's
hear...
just, we've done all this work. The curiosity.
All right. Well, I will agree. If you do happen to find Older Ravengard, tell him, please, that things have gone to shit. Commander Porter is here to take care of business, but we look forward for him to come back. And I feel like he will be able to lead things a lot more efficiently with Van Thamper out of the way.
Do you have a portrait of him or something we can have so we can recognize him?
I do idolize the man, but I certainly don't carry a portrait with him on me. He's quite an effective leader.
Brief description?
Sure. He is a... What? There's a picture of him. I just don't remember what he looks like. Ah, there he is. He is, despite being old, or relatively older, he appears young, youthful. He's in good shape. He doesn't have hair on his head. He has a very dark complexion, and he has several scars on his face from battle. If he had a portrait, it would probably look like this. I'll paste it in chat. Alright. So, we're at 11 o'clock, boys. Your plan is to do the head thing, get the information, sleep overnight, and then leave next day?
Yep.
Yeah, they're doing the head thing, right?
Yeah, she plans on doing everything on her end.
Right, yeah, and just giving us the info. The only other thing I would say is I would make a request to her that if during the questioning, if he mentions anything about that name, Zariel, so take note of it, even if it doesn't necessarily pertain to what happened to Older Ravengard or Eltro.
Okay, cool.
Also, information on the shield.
That would be good.
The shield.
I got weird vibes from it.
Also,
So
I'm the only one that can't hear Donald.
am I
I can hear it.
I'm the only one that cannot hear Donald. Awesome.
Weird.
that is.
Weird.
All right, I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. We'll end it on this. One of the pieces of information that you get tomorrow is that they started interrogations on Krieg, and he was unresponsive. So they killed him with the intent of reviving him, obviously. But when they killed him, he disappeared in a cloud of sulfur.
I told him. Correlation,
He didn't.
causation.
He didn't give off a.
He didn't.
His shadow was of a demon.
There's some weird shit going on, you know.
Yeah.
Weird shit,
Yeah.
alright?
But that's the
Thank you.
cliffhanger. We'll go into more details next week. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and have a